D&D.
man, yeah.
And I
bring
s-
it
Oh, a
back to
shark from
D&D.
there fully died of dehydration.
All right.
Brahmi's BFF from like grade school had a shark as her pet. So
Really?
she thought she was so cool.
Well,
Was she not? Was she wrong?
was she wrong?
No, sharks are cool, but like she just bragged about it a lot, and it was a little weird.
Got
This
old.
Are
was your
sharks like the
BFF?
horses of the world? Are they like? Is she like a shark girl? Like there's horse girls for us?
No, that's
I
a
think
seahorse.
so.
Everyone knows that's a seahorse.
Are there giant seahorses? Like, what do they ride?
I
I
would
feel like I
assume
should. Why am I
Seahorses
asking?
are more like
I'm the
butterflies. They're too
Right.
delicate.
All right.
I
Well,
feel
while
like
you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa, you guys are out here in Ivry, as Tommy would say.
Yes, thank you. I was about to correct you, and I didn't have to. Incredible.
And you guys are working for the House of Flowers, a clandestine organization that spans the entire world. And you guys are fresh in here and are currently at the House of Hops, having acquired a recipe for what you were told is double alcohol. You were given this mission by your contact Dreamshade, and you are currently in the pub of the House of Hops and don't know that Mio has acquired the recipe. So, as you sit here with Toby and the rest of the House of Hops, partying and drinking to excess, what would you guys like to do?
Well, first of all, I take offense or issue with you saying that we're partying to excess. I think we're partying to the exact right amount. Just let's get that started.
Okay, very well.
For the record.
Right, okay.
For the record. So we actually don't know. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep going. I'm staying the course until someone tells me to leave, because my job was to distract everyone. So that's what I'm doing. So someone's going to have to tell me
Doing
to
a
stop
pretty good
being
job.
distracting. Yeah, I want. Hey, Toby, man, this is good beer. Do you got other beer? How if we get everyone in here and start doing like toboggan races or something like that? Let's play a game. This is pretty fun. You got some better beer to do this with? Stronger beer?
Not really. Stronger. As he passes out,
Toby!
you drunk him under the table.
Well, he's probably just excited from killing Flavor, the chili monster. So, we'll have to. I mean, dude, that was crazy.
You just name it Flavor the Chili Monster?
Well,
That's canon now.
Is
Yeah,
that
the ladies-
real? Is that
Remember
real?
the lady said she was trying to put flavor into the chili, and then that monster came out. So, because I'm studying magic from Snowfamire, I've been reading books and I know how magic works, and so that was probably the true name of the chili monster was Flavor. So she put flavor into the chili, and then chili monster came out because it was flavored, didn't want to be in the pot. That's how
Wait,
magic works.
Her chili has a monster in it? For
How
real?
magic works.
Yeah, man, totally. I've been reading this book, and I hold up like this book. It's got like
What is the book entitled, Bodhi? What book is that?
Called book?
Can we real quickly also establish who the hell Bodhi's talking to? Is he still talking to his drunk guy there?
Well, no, I was talking to, but then someone said, "Really?" Someone said, I think it was probably,
Me.
I think it was probably Brahmi because she didn't notice it. She was passed out, but she goes, "Really?" The chili monster's name was Flavor, so I needed to give this backstory. So I just been telling you.
Yeah.
You totally missed it, man. You were passed out.
Confused.
You pulled a Toby. You pulled a
Listen.
Toby at our party.
I just needed a nap. I didn't pass out. I feel like you're being a little like exaggerating.
Well,
a
you
little,
certainly
'cause
didn't
I
pass
just was
in.
tired. She just gives him a flat look.
Dude, it doesn't matter, dude. Like, it's all fine. Like, everything was cool. We killed the chili monster. Flavor. Toby won the prize. Now we're drinking beer.
I'm still so shocked I slept through that. That's. I guess I just need a little rest.
Yeah. Oh. And is that a window right behind me, Eric?
Yes.
Can I see Mio?
Never.
Can you?
No, I mean, I totally. Like, that's canon. I always
Yes.
can see.
I do always let Bodhi see me.
Yeah.
Or I stare
I-
until he looks at me.
Yeah, I'm like, Mio, what are you doing? Come in here, have some of this beer. There's room in here. Maybe, like, did people crowd you out? Don't let that happen. Come on in here, man. Have some beer.
I think we should head back. I gotta do some stuff back at the hacienda. I gotta plant some new
Already?
seeds.
I just woke up.
Like
Are you
stuff?
sure?
Brahmi, you woke up at the beach. You didn't, like, we just walked miles from the beach. What do you mean you just woke
I
up?
know, but walking miles isn't like fun. We're actually having fun.
If you believe that she walked on her own, you're quite mistaken. I don't know if you remember what the last few miles looked like, but they were quite. Never mind. I'm just going to stoke this a little bit longer.
Sorry, did
I love the
Yeah,
cut in there. That was
Javier
perfect.
That's
Javier
true.
carry Bravi? Oh my god, that's very cute. Does she even know? Did he just set her down at the table and she woke up at the table?
I feel like yes. I feel like yes.
She's just like, okay. Whoa.
There was a good 10 minutes of weekends at Bernie's there.
Just like a little ragdoll Brahmi.
But
some
she
dragon
wakes up and
shoulders.
smoothly joins the conversation. With no issue.
Absolutely. Like she didn't even leave it. No idea.
I wasn't sleeping during the movie. I saw all of it.
I thought, I don't know what's
chili
going on.
monster,
Who's chili monster? Did I eat any of that chili?
Did anybody eat
No.
the chili?
No one ate the chili. Flavor jumped on the scene before. Like, yeah, it was crazy. Flavor the chili monster. But I guess Toby, I'm looking around. What's this guy's name again, Eric? Grumpy over here?
The individual there, his name. Oh goodness, I didn't think you guys were going to reference him.
Grooney?
Grooney, that's him. Yeah.
Was he the one playing chess?
Yeah.
Yes. Grooney was
Dude.
playing chess.
He's also like
Yes.
the sober one.
Yeah, dude.
The stick of the
Mr.
mud. Yes.
Mr. Grooney, Toby's done. We've drank all the beer. I guess we'll head out. Thanks for letting us try your beer. If you want, when you come to the Silverthorn Hacienda, I can return the favor, or Silvergrass Hacienda. I can return the favor, but not with beer. But I like you're welcome up there, Mr. Grooney. But I guess we got to get back. Party's over. Kegs tapped.
Very well. Perhaps some other time I will be able to accommodate a visit to your fine establishment.
Oh, yeah, accommodate or just show up. That's fine too. By the way, all right, let's go, Mio. I guess you got things to do. I'll show you how to do
Bye. It
them.
Oh,
was super nice.
We
Did
have
you just hop
more.
out a window?
Yeah, it's totally it's the hippie way, man. Like there are no obstacles. No obstacles to my life.
Just
I
out.
just-
Windows by other name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a door for halflings.
yeah.
Or for
All
half.
right, I'm just following Mio. Dustin, is it Mio or Mio?
It's
Would he correct you?
no
No, I know, but okay.
Mayo.
Mio, it's Mio, Mio, My. All right,
Mile.
all right, Mio. Let's
I think
go,
I actually
man.
looked it up. It's short for myostosis. I think
What's myostosis?
the flower.
Oh, forget me nots. That's right.
Yep.
I forgot that.
Forgot already.
Oh my god. When your
What a
name
setup.
is too good.
I'm not gonna go too far because monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
all right.
right. Fucking monkeys. Sorry.
I mean,
I'm
if-
not mad. I
if-
just have a hangover.
If they were, it'd be a lot easier to get by.
Wait. I got this. I got this, guys. Don't worry. Just give me
Hopefully-
a second. I got this figured out.
Huh?
What have you
If my
got
character
figured-
sheet was actually up. We get past the monkeys. We're leaving, right?
Oh
We're getting
my god.
the monkeys.
You think we're gonna play D&D tonight?
I'm ready. It's fine. I thought my character sheet was open and it wasn't. I'm a little too in character right now. Hang on.
Yeah.
Are we- Okay, when we get to the monkeys, tell me. Wow, this whole area is so beautiful.
When
Can we
get
move
to the
here?
monkeys,
Man.
tell me.
Wake me up.
I'm ready. She's half awake. I'm sorry. I'm half awake. I'm here. It's fine. Everything's great. Don't worry.
Great. Mhm.
No one worry.
Javier, I am worried.
Dudes, it's not a problem. We just talked to the monkeys, told them about Chappie John, and then everything was fine. So that's we just talked to him.
Conversation
have
would
y'all-
be easier if we're all together.
Abigail and I. Oh. Well, Abigail and I just walked past them with some fog.
You did?
It was fine. Yeah. I can do the fog thing again if that'll help.
No.
Oh yes, and I must
When you
say,
say
it was a
just,
rather
when you
excellent idea.
What?
No, you didn't just walk past them like a second ago. You just walked past them as in you didn't engage them.
Is there
No,
a
just like
procedure to getting by
before.
these monkeys that we just don't know, Eric?
No.
I'm- Okay.
What?
No,
There's
we
a
just-
banana text.
And they might not even be there. Like monkeys move around.
Okay,
They're
all
funky.
right. Well, let's go
Funky,
see
man.
if they're there.
Yeah. They're totally funky, man. Like, don't worry about it.
Which is really great. While 2 of you are leaving and the rest are still in the bar.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I don't.
Well, we're all
That's
leaving.
why I was confused.
I-
Wait,
One of
where
us
is
sounds like he's on
everybody?
fire right
Right
now.
here. Look, I'm right here. I'm right next to. Look, I'm right here. Where's
Next
the
to who?
exit?
Brahmi, where do you
Yeah.
see Mio and Bodhi?
Here. I was looking at Calatrix.
Which one
I'm
of these-
sorry.
Oh, they've all left through the windows.
Sorry.
Like they've
Wait,
left
we left
through
through a
the
window? No way.
There,
I went
there are
through a
3
door.
full doors. in this
Excuse
place.
me, I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself. I walked through the door.
I really
Hey,
wanted Mr. H to go through the door window.
hey, Brahmi. Avi.
Yeah,
Come on,
what's up?
Come on. We're right here. Let's go.
I'm literally right here.
Stay out of the
All right.
Where are we
garden.
going?
All right.
Go
all
Go
right,
through the
all
garden.
right.
Oh, she stepped right
I'm
on.
sorry. Look, sorry.
standing
just
on a pumpkin.
drink-
Oh
it's
God,
fine.
not
I'm
the
on a pumpkin.
squash!
I'm sorry.
That's
I
what
didn't.
it's
It's
called
fine.
now.
Don't worry. How did I get in here?
Dustin
How do I
wins.
get
I was
out?
sitting on the pumpkin.
Oh, how did I get
Oh
in
my
here?
god.
I think
Sit on
she's
the
still drunk.
tomatoes.
What is?
Oh,
That's
it
hurts.
really hard to
I
Yeah.
guess Brahmi's used. Guys, give her.
Fine.
She's used to swimming through gardens and doesn't realize that her big old giant stinky feet can touch things.
My feet are not stinky. Thank you very much.
I'd like to
And
know
they're
she
perfect
just felt the
size
stinky part, not the
for
big part.
my. Well, they're a good size. There's nothing wrong with big feet. They help
No,
you
they're-
swim better.
They're like big flippers. That's dudes. They're like flippers.
they're
That's
not
what they're for.
Flippers. I wish
helps
they
you
were
swim.
flippers. That would be
Swim
cool,
flippers.
But no.
Where's Callie?
I'm sitting next to Grooney, just kind of like closing my eyes while we listen to all of this, like through the open window.
Where's Sneaky?
And
I like how
I'm
it's
just
like
yep, that's my family.
It's like being on a bus during a field trip with kids. Just oh my god.
Calatrix has her like former cool friends, and she's like, "Yeah, these are who I roll with now," and they're like, "Oh." It's like having the older sibling who has super cool friends, and you're like the nerdy younger sibling.
This has been a great outing. Yeah, just Grudy. I have
Yes?
to go and catch up with that rabble. But this evening, the evening before the party, has been a wonderful favor that your house has done for me.
Well, if we can ever return the favor, let us know.
It might be because I've been drinking your heaviest beers, but I was offering this. You know what? You're a good man. I'm gonna go.
He smiles at you, realizing that he has just confused the tar out of you by his statement.
Let's not dig that hole any deeper. All right.
Yeah, that's
As
so good.
as Bodhi said, you are of course welcome, and I hope you will call upon us.
At
Now I'm
some
gonna go
point,
make
I'm
sure
you
I'm gonna go make sure the group doesn't fall into a cavern. Ooh, is there a door? Which one is the outside door?
will.
That
The
doesn't
one
look right.
at the entrance of the earth. The one you
glad.
came in.
Oh, well, who could remember that?
That's so long ago.
He points to the eastern door as you go rummaging through the employees only section of the bar.
I just love it. I love that the two of them watched half of us leave through a door and some door, and then the other
A
half
window.
went through
You
a
left
window
through a window.
through a window, and then she immediately goes, those kids, they're so crazy. By the way, where's the door? Can I go out the window?
What would this be like? We all just like, all right, see you later. They start climbing out of windows, going through the wrong doors. What the hell is happening?
College.
Yeah.
It's very college. I'm loving it. It's so good. Sorry.
Does this button not do the zoom out? It does zoom out. This is definitely
Alright.
not east, but I'm pretty sure I heard them go this way. Yeah, there's some footprints.
We went where west is best.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I used to be so fast. Like I was a high level monk. I was so fast.
I used to be fast. But I'm talking
I used
an arrow to the
Take an
chest.
arrow to the knee. Yep.
I've got 30 feet of movement. This is hardcore for a monk.
They're so fast.
I'm playing in hard mode right now.
It's so good.
Well, as you guys leave the House of Hops and head out along the trail, it's late afternoon at this point. Is there anything you guys want to do as you make your way towards the Silvergrass Hacienda?
As we're walking, I'm gonna like walk past Callie and do that little hand slip thing where you slip someone else's hand walking by and give her the double alcohol recipe.
On the sly.
Yep.
Can I see who's a good one for this?
And just as a refresher for those who wanted to see it, I will put that on the screen again. So it looks like that.
Oh golly!
I'm gonna keep that hidden note. Like I'm not gonna open that right now, but I will ask who's a good person. Mr. Javier, perhaps, or Altair. Oh no, you know who? Brahmi's had plenty of rest already. Brahmi, can you just make sure there are no wild creatures stalking us through the jungle?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's. Then she thinks about it. She's like, yeah, I think I can do that. Let me take a look around.
And I just jerk a finger like over my shoulder and just like behind us.
Perception
Yes, please.
or investigation?
This would be perception.
My character sheet is very borked. I don't know what happened.
Borked.
It's not Bromide? I thought
It's
Bjork
not
was
Bromide.
a musician from Finland
Bjork is Bjork, yeah.
or Iceland.
Okay, so my stats I think are broke. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Can I do investigation?
No, perception.
Perception. You got
Yes,
it.
please.
Perception.
Come on,
God
cleric.
damn.
I believe in you.
With a 10, you look around. Yep, you're in a forest.
Everything looks great.
Don't forget guidance.
Everything's so
Pretty
nice.
normal.
Super
You gotta do guidance
nice.
beforehand.
He did.
I
Oh,
can
you
do
did?
guidance on
Okay.
myself? Wait. I can
Oh,
do guidance on myself?
No,
Jim
I
cast
did say
guidance.
when she said she was going
Yeah.
to do it, I did say guidance. Everybody heard me.
So, yep.
Yep.
So
Really?
you can add a D4 to that.
Oh my gosh. I thought I could do guidance on myself. That would have been pretty cool.
You
could.
also can.
You could
Learning
have,
new things
but
every
Jim
day.
or
Ooh, nice.
That's okay.
alternative.
13.
So with a 13, you look around. You see, at first glance, you don't see anything, but with a little guidance, you see, a snake going across a tree limb, a monkey looking at you guys greedily. Nothing threatening.
A monkey. That's not. Aren't we trying to avoid those?
It's just a monkey. We're in the forest. That's where monkeys live. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
All right. So you guys keep going along. Better part of 4 hours comes along. You guys will come to that ravine where you have to take the zip line across.
Oh, this is great. Have you guys done this yet? This is the best.
The response.
I've passed this way
I-
before, yeah.
Seems
I
how there's
have, yeah.
seems how there's
I
no
did it.
response. I just spoke on and get going, Eric. I know.
Oh, wait.
I know how this
Sorry,
works.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Bodhi, grab the rope.
Bodhi, wait.
There's the basket. It's higher than the other end. You just climb up on that tree and just hook the little thing on. Ready to go.
No. Are you sure? I don't know if that's. Javiel and I did this before. Should be pretty easy.
Yeah, me and Maya already did it. We got
All right. Okay.
what's life for except for living? LIVIN, baby. Let's go.
Do you
Now
go?
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, hell yeah, Eric. I've already done this like twice. I know everything there is to know about zipline.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Down he goes.
When you say down, what do you mean? Oh, not that way.
He follows
Wait.
the zip line and goes enjoying a ride across the ravine.
Oh, okay.
Watch him
Yeah.
glide effortlessly to the other side.
Well, I'm putting some effort in. Again, like I'm hanging upside down, I'm spinning around. Woohoo! Ride the air. Wind is my friend.
It's my friend.
We better catch up. We don't want him to be at the hacienda alone. I follow along.
Okay. So, as you guys take turns going down the zip line, which you have all done, it's not super difficult. You guys will make your way towards the hacienda. As you guys arrive at the Silvergrass Hacienda, it begins to get dark.
Ooh.
Is who's supposed to be here? Who specifically was in charge of securing our hacienda? Is that the kobold?
Yeah, that's Drax.
Trask, Yeah,
Or
Drask.
Drask.
Is Drask
Drask
around?
is the security. You look for him, and as it's getting dark, you will see him stalking about. Yes.
I'll just check in with him with a nod. Just everything's unperturbed around the hacienda.
Unperturbed. Yes, it is absolutely unperturbed. Yes.
All right. If anything tries to perturb it back.
Of course. That is what I do.
Drask the perturber.
How was the cook-off? I did not get invited.
You can consider the beach cook-off as more of a practice ground where we identified multiple recipes and identified the best one.
But did
Mr.
you bring
Javiel.
leftovers?
Mr. Javiel brought something more important than leftovers.
He looks at Javiel dubiously. What could be more important than food?
Well, more food, as it were. And he brings the
narrows
crab
his
that he
eyes
didn't
at you.
use. He brings the crab that he didn't use in the chili because it wasn't boiled alive, basically, right? This is the crab that was killed, but I still boiled it in the cauldron. I brought it with me. Here it is. There we go.
Thank you. Most kind. Oh, I wonder if we can get away with not giving it to Cecily. We can get away with not giving it to Cecily. It's okay. She won't know any different. Yeah, just take it. Thank you.
Well,
Nice
I
guy.
do have a portion saved for her, which I did not provide to you, so don't worry about saving it.
Oh, I'd make sure it gets eaten.
All right.
You want to give it to him or do you want to save it?
Oh, he's fucking offering to give it to her. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
He's offering to make sure it gets eaten.
He looks at at his little pocket watch, and the pocket watch says, "Time to maybe not give it to Drask." And he closes the pocket watch and he says, I would much prefer to provide gifts in a more personal and direct way, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, it's okay. I understand not trusting Drask, not trust Drask, not friends with Drask. I understand.
Oh, Master Drask, please don't be so insecure about our relationship.
Oh.
Well,
Drask is
Drask-
not loved.
I'll
Drask
tell you
takes
something,
scraps.
Drask.
I appreciate scraps. I take
No.
what Drask can get. Thank you very much,
I must
Dr.
say,
Javiel.
you will never be truly loved until you can learn to love yourself. Perhaps that is
Oh,
what is going on
I
here.
love myself lots. Drask like himself.
I am sure.
Okay. Well, you give Drask's food to Cecily. Cecily will like. It smells delicious. Thank you for scraps.
Yes, Master Javier is. You seem to have a very misguided and confused outlook about this, but I suppose a good night's rest will do you well.
Next time you bring crab, make sure you add breadcrumbs.
What is Mr. Javiel's passive insight? Just out of
I
curiosity.
don't know, but his fucking eyebrow is twitching.
You should. It should be, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Very good.
We don't need to roll that. He's being super
Children.
greedy. Oh, he's not a child. He's like 14. And in kobold years, that's a lot.
He's a full-grown adult that murders people.
Child. I mean, I feel like to Javiel, this is just a small dragonborn.
Ah, that's racist.
And
Well, you know what?
super weird.
We all have our traits, you know what I'm saying?
We all have our traits. Excellent.
Wait, so kobolds are like little dragonlings. They're like supposedly born from they have dragon blood in them, right?
Generally in Toivoa, they are reptilian or draconidian nature, yes.
So in a way, they are kind of like little kids who
This is like house cat versus
Dragonborn.
tiger.
It
Yeah, I
is a
think
little
that's
person
like-
versus a average person.
Regardless of if it is a tiger or a house cat, it is still a cat nonetheless.
Speaking of which,
Why did you groan?
Mango!
Oh shit!
Baby, I missed you!
Mango
Gee,
comes
I mean-
out, bypasses Brahmi, and goes over to Calatrix and starts rubbing up against Calatrix's leg.
oh,
Mango!
have you been brushing her? She's shedding.
I brush her all the time. Have
With
you
a
Yeah,
brush?
except
brushed
for
her?
over the past day, yeah.
Well, not today. Like, obviously, it's really busy, so.
I am going to go inside, just like right past the doorway, open up whatever Mayo handed me, identify that it's full of squiggles, and then Altair,
Hey, yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna hand him the paper. That's for you to work on, and then I'm gonna go crash on a cot. Shoot
Wow,
Mango
you
away.
you delegate to Altair to decode it.
I drank
Excellent.
so much beer in pursuit of this thing. Like I held it together a little better than Brahmi, but I drank so much.
Oh my god.
And I specifically kept asking for the strongest alcohols they have. They had some strong ones.
They are the
Yep.
House of Hops, so.
I'm gonna go crash on a cot. Those-
Okay, but can you just drink some water first? You're gonna feel so gross in the morning if you don't drink enough water. I feel like you're not listening. It's okay, I'll get you some water. I'll be right there. So she'll go get a cup of water. For like a tall cup of water for Calatrix, then come and crouch next to her and be like, hey, you need to drink this. Hey.
You
Hey.
whispering near my ear is so disturbing. Can you please go
I'm
away?
sorry. I'm trying to disturb you, but you need to drink this.
Yeah, just leave it with me. I'll drink it.
No. Just sit up for a second and just drink it right now.
You
Take 2 seconds.
get pretty bossy.
I have to get bossy. This is what happens when I am. Listen, I'm a great person to party with because I beat people to all the stuff they need to do before they go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, you didn't wash your face yet, but that's okay. I understand.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the cup out of her.
Okay. Drink it really fast, and then you can go.
And I
sleep.
just like I'm gonna turn my back because there's no curtains or anything here. I'm just gonna turn my back and face the other way on the cot.
Okay. She starts rubbing Calatrix's back like gently. Like,
Oh my god!
"Just drink the water.
3 weeks ago you wouldn't have a hand anymore.
I'm sorry. Woo, okay. Boundaries. I apologize. I just trampled all over them. Okay, you're good. There's your water.
I'm
Please
gonna
drink
drink
it.
I'll drink some water, but like not
Okay.
because she told me to, just to make her go
Okay,
away.
no, but it'll just make you feel better.
Understood.
She gets up
Plug.
and probably also gets a big glass of water and starts drinking it.
Just very pointedly glug 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 glug. Tap. I'm gonna put it down
Noises.
and go back to sleep.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing as you guys arrive?
I don't even know where I sleep in here, but like, is it nighttime?
About 3 cots away from Calatrix.
Is
It's
it nighttime?
approaching. It's dusk,
Oh,
so it's
Yeah.
still early.
well, okay. So we don't. The only two people that know that we've accomplished our mission is Mayo and Calatrix.
Correct.
But as
I don't
far
know
as
that.
Bodhi
We'll
is
see what it says.
as far as Bodhi's concerned, it was a smashing success. So he's
Right.
laying on his like had a party. There was dancing, food, people. Rami got pass out drunk. Like all of the necessary levels were met. And he did his job. So he's just sitting, he's just munching on a gummy, playing his drum. He's having a one-person drum circle. Out here on this little yard out here, just a little one-person drum circle, looking around.
He's gotta love
Isn't
that.
this like a vegan house? The gummy, is it a vegan gummy?
How vegan is it?
I'm
Where
sorry,
it's really Rask totally fed us squirrels.
It's not vegan.
I mean, it's not that.
And we had crab
You're just
chili.
associating hippie and vegan together, which does not necessarily comply.
I thought
That's
this
more of
was-
hipster.
I thought this
They
house
don't
was
fly.
No,
Oh,
Cecily is veggie focused, but not vegetarian.
Oh, okay, so she's like,
Hey. Hey man, just
Need to go grab some waves.
well, I mean, we can't. We're up in the mountains. That's a good idea, Altar. We should have done that when we were down there. But right now, I'm just riding the good vibes of a job well done. Good job partying, Altar. You did a good job. If I was ranking it, but I wouldn't rank it because that's not part of what I would do. But you certainly weren't last. You did a good job. We did a good job.
Did a sweet job.
Exactly.
All right, what's Javiel doing at this point?
He looks around for another fucking pillow fort, which he is anticipating is probably set up.
There is not. Everything else seems exactly the way you guys left it.
For a moment, he considers laying traps, and then
Okay.
decides against it. He's just gonna, while he has the chance, deep clean this fucking place.
oh my god, it's so late.
All right, so you start
Wow,
setting
wow.
about to clean the hacienda. Excellent. So you start getting brooms out. What exactly are you doing to clean up?
I'm folding all the beds. All the individual mattresses are getting a place, or the pillows and the things. They're going on each of the cots. They're all getting made proper. The dust is getting out of here. Any mysterious residues in the kitchen are getting fucking wiped up. We're not living in filth. I won't allow it. It's not happening.
Hey, Javiel, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, are you okay? It's really late.
What would give you the impression that I wasn't okay?
Well, you're immediately cleaning. Aren't you tired? Put that whole
Oh.
chili.
Please, if I couldn't keep a house clean, what kind of man would I be?
That's really nice. As long as you're happy, do you want help before I go to bed? Because
No,
was
I'm fine. Just
Are you
sweeping
okay?
briskly. It's actually very cathartic.
Oh, good. Okay.
Very.
If this is your self-care time,
Yes.
I can let you do your thing. Okay. Yes.
It's
you do
like
your thing.
cleansing my mind of filth. This is completely soothing to me and not at all a chore like it is to other people.
Okay. That's great. I'm so happy for you. It's so important to have self-care.
Yes, I'm really just built different.
That's so cool.
Well,
I'm really
hope-
impressed.
I hope you have
I
a-
don't know many
I-
people who do that, but yeah, I'll go ahead to. I'm gonna go wash my face and do my.
Yes. You have a wonderful night, Master Brommy.
Thank you, and you too. Yeah. Good night.
Yes. The stain on the floor, however, shall not have a good night.
The stain on the wooden
God.
floor. What are
We're
you
gonna-
gonna do to the poor floor?
He's gonna
Watch
sand
me.
it right now. Hands and knees, sand it, and then immediately not varnish it, but use a nice like sort of oil on it to like finish it.
Just in that one spot.
Old school. Just
Gonna
in that one
stand out
spot.
so weird.
It won't if he does it right.
It won't if I do the whole floor.
Please don't. We wake up, there's like little squares around where only our cots have not been moved.
I'll get to those in the morning once they've awakened. Yes. Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
a level of exhaustion tonight.
Oh no.
No!
Cool.
So bad at you.
You will gain a level of exhaustion, and in the morning, the hacienda will be clean, except for the exact spots where the legs of the cots have been resting.
That's gonna
Incredible.
drive him nuts.
Well, whew, nothing like an early start to the morning. Yes.
All right.
I'm
Meanwhile,
completely fine.
before we get to morning, Neo, what have you been doing this evening?
I
Well-
put up all the shades and whatever we have to do to block everything from killing us in the middle of the night.
Cool.
I got Calatrix a glass of water. I got Bodhi a glass of water. I got Brahmi a glass of water, and I put
my
I put ginger if I can find it in the kitchen in Calatrix's.
Smart. Excellent.
And then is Mr. Javier, is he busy or is he paying attention?
While you're cleaning, are you paying attention to the area,
Oh,
Javiel?
If
Or
I
you
couldn't multitask,
internalize
what
it?
kind of man would I be?
Okay. I have a task, but I don't want to make a mess. So I'm not sure if I'll do the task or not.
He gives you a devilish glare.
Yeah,
from
I'm not
around
doing the
corner of
task
room.
tonight.
But when you look at him, he like smiles and waves like, "Oh, Master Mio." Like,
Well,
continues
actually-
sweeping.
We can find out if he does see me. I can do it. I'll see if he does see me do it.
Sure.
Maybe.
Can you roll a perception check, please, Javiel? Nope.
So I'm gonna get a couple bowls out of the kitchen and some water, bring out my dyes, sit in the corner of the room where no one else is, and take out Brahmi's net because she forgot it at the beach.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna spend quite a while tie dyeing it.
Oh, that's so great.
Tie-dyeing
There-
the net?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
With the tie-
can Brody supervise the tie dyeing?
100%.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
And
we live in
then-
the corner.
Yeah, and then like as I keep like helping you, but you're doing all the work, but I'm helping and like I'm like showing you how you have to, like I got my own like net pseudo net to like show you how to do it because I'm a good teacher. I'm not doing it for you. I'm showing you. So I'm like dipping it into your bowls also, but then I'm like just dripping the stuff on the floor as I go to the next.
Oh fuck.
And
Dude,
here, let me make a dex roll. Hopefully Javiel doesn't see this. So see, I'm just
Yeah.
making
You
a
know,
dex.
you know what it is. I feel like he was
Oh,
planning on.
You're lucky. I didn't
Oh
knock
my
over a
God.
bowl. I almost knocked over a bowl, but I
Oh.
didn't. And there we go. And Mayo's doing a great job. This is awesome, Mayo. When you said you were gonna get a couple bowls and some water out of the kitchen, my mind went entirely the other direction. Not this direction, but this is pretty cool.
Direction.
Speaking of cool, Bodhi, I think I did it.
Yeah, this is some great tie dye. I
No,
don't know if I would have started out with a net.
Bodhi,
maybe a
not
shirt?
not the tie dye stuff. I got the double alcohol recipe.
What's that?
That
No.
the whole reason we threw a party. The reason we were
No.
Great. What's that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just messing with you. Yeah. All right. Good job, man.
Kevin, Dave.
Terrible.
Ah,
That's
God,
that's
take
great, man.
inspiration. Just take inspiration. Oh, The delivery.
That's good,
was
man.
perfect.
We should probably tell. Did you tell anyone? Maybe you should tell someone.
Oh, I mean,
I mean, you're telling me, which is cool. I appreciate that, but my job was just to drink beer and have fun, and I did it also. So we both did it. Awesome.
oh,
We're both pretty good.
You helped a lot. You kept everyone busy. You were probably the linchpin of the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Callie and Altair did a good job too. And then Brahmi was there. And Mr. Javio did a lot too.
yeah,
He was there. He existed.
yeah. So we did a good job.
Contribution.
Good job. Yeah. Should we tell, like, who should we tell Callie right now?
Well, I think I gave it to Callie, but
Callie!
oh god,
Hey, Callie!
God,
she's going to kill us. Did she wake up?
Callie's not
People peeking over the
technically
bed.
asleep. She's meditating so deeply that she's blocking out everything
I don't think she heard you, Bodhi.
on purpose.
Should I go over there and shake her, you think? Or
No.
what?
She probably has a knife on her. In fact, I know she does.
All right.
That's what she always says.
Okay.
Always keep a knife close, but a sword closer.
Yeah, I have a saying like that also.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. But it's pretty good. Anyway, this is some good tie-dye. This is great.
The thing is, I know
Can you
people
believe-
like this.
Can you believe that there was the chili monster flavor? The chili monster showed up. I didn't think I'd ever see him again. That was crazy seeing him again.
Again? What do you mean again?
Or still? Well, I mean, he was there. I mean, you saw him, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
For the most part.
Good. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got pepper in your eyes. That
Yeah. It still kind of hurts. I should probably watch
your
it.
eyes. Yeah. I mean, your eyes are almost as red as mine. That's crazy.
And not for the same reason. I wouldn't recommend mine.
Yeah. And I would recommend mine. All right. Let's give Brahmi this net. I think this is.
Oh, we gotta
cool.
let it dry. Well, I'll put it over there after it's dry. I don't want to wait.
Oh, I'll take it over, and I just take it over, and I'm dripping like
Still wet.
tie-dye stuff on the floor, and then I hang it up. All right, and then I come back and I see the drips. I see the drips, so I just kind of like smoosh it out with my shoe, but it's just
We're
grinding it
smearing
into
it
the
across
floor.
the floor.
Yeah, I feel like the reason he needs to stay up all night is because he's like, "Oh, what are these stains on the floor? What is it? What's going on? I thought I went over this area just now. Poor eyesight."
It's just little hobbit footprints
so-
everywhere.
So confused.
And then I go, that's good job, Maya. That tie-dye, you did the. Yeah, that's great. And then I just go to bed too. Three beds down from Callie.
Falls over.
I'll clean up my
Okay.
little area. There's no help cleaning up the tie-dyed Bodhi now. But I'll clean up and go to bed after that.
Cool. All right, Altar, you going to go to bed too?
Yeah, I will make a copy of what Calatrix gave me onto one of my little robot thingies,
Okay.
my little robot men. So yeah, as a picture, so we don't lose it in case something happens to whatever she gave me.
All right.
I hide my little robot and I hide the paper that she gave me and go to bed.
Okay. So if you're done with that, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest, except for Aviel, who's staying up to clean. Rami, are you going to go to bed too, I assume?
Oh, she was already asleep. She
Oh,
went and she did her
she's zonked
like,
out? Got it.
she did her face wash, she did her meditation, she did her like sort of like stretching, her evening stretching, and then
Does she do yoga
yes, of
or
course.
is it Tai Chi?
She does yoga. specifically
Okay.
yoga. But she's also knows whatever the toy villain version of Tai Chi is. But not in
What about the
like,
underwater version?
she does that too, whatever that is. So she's just like, but it's not defense, it's not protective at all. Like, it's not like, what was it, Kung Fu the Legend Continues? Like, it's not like that.
So it's the Tai Bo of Tai Chi.
It's like not helpful. It's just, she's just like calm and flexible. That's it.
Calm and flexible.
That's it.
Got
That's
it.
the only thing that it helps with.
All right.
There's a
Well,
lot of
you guys go
useful
ahead
skills.
and get a nice long rest tonight. You guys wake up in the morning, and Mr. Javier is still cleaning, just wrapping up the kitchen counter.
Oh. Wow, you're up early.
As Cecily comes out
Oh.
from behind the curtain. Oh, good morning. Did everyone sleep well? This place looks amazing, Mr. Javier. Thank you for cleaning. You're quite the handyman. It's nice to have you here.
Oh, please, if I couldn't keep a simple hacienda clean, what kind of man would I be?
An average one.
He like cringes at the thought.
Never be an average man.
Oh, but I went out this morning and got some fresh berries and figured I would share. Does anyone want some fresh berries?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Of course.
Mango.
Here.
Mango's like me.
We got sound effects for an in-game cat now.
At least it makes sense.
At least it makes sense, yeah. Well, I was thinking to have crepes with a berry compote. Do you think that'll do?
Oh, that sounds
Certainly.
amazing.
Excellent. Mr. Javier, I apologize, but I am going to have to dirty some dishes. Is that okay? I will try to keep things as neat as possible.
He like raises his hands like people do, and the cops are like hands up. Not my problem. Not my dishes.
Very well. Thank you very much.
He
I'll
like
take
says this, but he's very clearly like kind of sweating a little bit because he just spent all night cleaning. But he's like grinning with his toothy little grin.
Wouldn't even bother me if there were like stains on the floor or anything.
No, dishes are made to be used, of course. It's natural, really. Perfectly natural. Anyway, I'm going to take a walk outside.
All right. So you head outside for a morning walk. It is generally a nice, cool, bright day. A couple of clouds lingering in the sky, just enough to indicate that it's going to not be overly hot today. Anything you want to do, Javier, as you go out for your walk?
Oh, goodness. You almost ran out, didn't you? He like looks at the cat that I guess is outside now.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is that you have been cleaning all night long, and the cat has been following you along because you're the one person moving around and being interesting. So you've kind of made a friend.
I don't think that brush really suits the job. I shall have to make something a little more appropriate for your hair texture. What do you say?
A razor.
Wow.
I'm thinking more of a fine
David,
tooth
but-
comb, but my
You know you've got
For a
dog
moment, really
lovers
just-
and cat lovers, and neither of the two shall meet. A razor.
Calatrix is
Wow.
very into hairless cats. And by very into, appreciates them slightly more.
By hairless cat, she means lizards.
Lizard.
dude, I
Yeah.
play a hairless tabaxi on fucking Sundays, and I gotta say, I get it, man. I get it.
They wear little sweaters. Does your tabaxi have little sweaters?
Yeah, it's got a little sweater and some
Wrinkly
tattoos.
face.
It looks cool. Yeah, I love it.
That's great.
Disclaimer: people who tattoo their Sphinx cats, that's wild. Can't
Ooh.
believe that happens. It's
That-
horrifying.
Very
That doesn't
horrifying.
sound good.
Yeah, not good.
I'm not into that. But tabaxi,
But tabaxi, on the other hand, very
tabaxi are
tasty.
very cool.
Tasty tattoos. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't plan on actually doing anything outside. It's more of a aversion tactic from trauma. You know, like they say, what's the attachment styles? Avoidant attachment style. We're exercising a little bit of that this morning.
Understood. Someone's been through a lot of therapy. Got it. Aviel. All right. So, as Cecily sets about cooking some crepes and gets the berries reduced into a nice spread for the crepes, you guys can have a wonderful breakfast. It takes a little while, but, good crepes do.
This
Is
is
there anything
officially
you
the
guys-
best hacienda, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I do my best. What are your plans for the day?
I look at Altair.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are your plans for today?
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm gonna go in a workshop and work on a few items and get up with Caltrix and see when we want to hand over said article.
Altair, what are your code breaking abilities?
Not very good.
You did study them, right?
Yeah, I
Code
looked at it.
breaking 101, 201, code breaking for intermediate, code breaking experts, code breaking for codes in your rigs versus code breaking on the continent, code breaking.
What do I got to roll, Eric?
But you don't need to roll. You tell me, did you take these classes or not?
I didn't know there were such classes, or else I would have checked into them.
Perfectly fine. So,
If there were some, I would probably have taken a few. Maybe the
Okay.
first 3.
first 3. Introduction to Coding, Coding 101, and Coding 201.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have the advanced placement courses, and complex ciphers have not been introduced to him.
Can I just look down the table to see if anyone else has sparked a like a little light bulb of knowledge, given the topic of conversation?
Roll an insight check, please.
Everyone?
No, just for Calatrix, as she
Down the
analyzes
table.
her team.
Do any of you know codes?
She's
Cecily does, but she is mildly interested as she's trying to keep the crepes from burning.
All right, not interested in Cecily, so just bypass that.
You look at the rest of your guys, and for a moment, you don't see any interest at all. But then you see Mio at the end of the table. Just, what is Mio's current, what is your current status when that is asked, Mio?
I'm just sitting on the bed.
Okay. Well, I think Altair should lead just a hip pocket course for the rest of the team in code breaking, while everyone gets to work on that I'm going to sit down some more. And then I'm just gonna like go to the corner of the room and cast dancing shadows around myself and go back into a trance.
Calatrix is like, not today. Can't do it today.
Nope.
Can't with today.
Altair's gonna
Checking
lead a
out.
class in code breaking for the rest of these guys. I'll check on them later.
So like code breaking really isn't my. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you needed like an answer because like it's not really my thing. I'm not
It.
good at it.
I have so much faith in you. It will be your thing in no time at all. Understanding
faith in
codes is
you.
a lot like understanding people anyway. It's not just about the mathematical transmutations, it's all about intuiting what a person is trying to communicate.
That's
Okay.
right. You just need to know what they're laying down. Totally.
Okay. Okay. I can try.
Good.
I mean, if you have any, broken bones or,
The time of broken bones has passed. It will surely come again.
If that comes up in if you're like, hey, is anybody taking classes in, first aid, I would say, yes, I have, and I'm very good at it. But that wasn't the question, so this is really not my area of expertise.
Perhaps once you've studied a little bit of code breaking, you would also like to teach the rest of us about first aid.
That would be great. I can definitely do that.
Okay, good work with that. For real, I'm leaving. I'm gonna cast dancing shadows in the corner. I'm scared. The side of the room got very dark.
Are the shadows actually dancing shadows?
They move around a little bit. Not like flickering fire. More just like creeping shadows.
Is it enough to entice a cat to try to play with it?
God, who knows?
Is it safe for a cat to
roll a wisdom saving throw for your cat? So just roll a d20.
Cats would know better. I don't know better
though. How safe it is depends entirely on where those claws land.
I'm sure she's fine.
All right. So, as that roll comes in,
or am I rolling for
just a d20? That's all I need.
Oh, a d20.
Does the cat mess with Calatrix? No. The cat's too smart. Cats know when they're not wanted.
Cats know better. Cats
Abiel's out there with sunbeams. It's way better than my corner of shadow.
All right. So, Altar, you're going to teach the basics of coding to the rest of the class?
Yeah, I'll take a couple of my little robots and put some schematics and stuff on them for show. And if anybody shows up for class, I kind of do a basic coding class.
Are they robots or are they little geared things?
They're little geared things.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 100% there. Callie told me to go, so.
Yep.
So, brah, I got some stuff to cool out for everybody. Have a seat and we'll put it on a wall and show people stuff.
Do some reviews.
Do you wheel in the AV cart?
Like the old one, like where
I was gonna say, like, is there a like a chalkboard in the workshop?
Is it a projector where you write on the projector with the light?
It's like A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3.
Incredible.
You guys spend most of the morning learning basic coding and have crepes with fruit spread for breakfast.
These are so
That's-
good.
Cecily will clean up after breakfast, and then she's going to be leaving. She grabs her satchel and wishes you guys a wonderful day as she leaves the hacienda.
Oh, bye. Thank you for the crepes.
Did we give her the thing?
Nope.
No.
Okay, let's check.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do today?
I think in the afternoon, late afternoon, I will emerge from my shadows and get a drink and then go see what everyone's up to.
Okay.
Has anyone solved this piece of paper yet?
Not yet, Calatrix, but I did what you said. I showed everybody basic coding.
That's good. The
Like
more
you said.
brains you can get on a project, the better.
I'm sorry, what is this piece of paper again?
I look at Mayo. I look for Mayo. Where did he go?
Miles got his hand up from class.
It's like
Oh.
it's asleep now because it's been up the entire class. I don't have a pencil. No, I'm kidding. That on the final. That's the recipe that we're trying to figure out.
Oh, I didn't. That's
Pourquoi?
that's great that we got the recipe.
Yeah.
It
Now we're just
was-
trying to figure it out.
It was a very smooth move. Did you tell everyone how you did it, Mayo?
Oh, Mayo, you did it?
You sure you want to be talking out loud and out in here?
We're protected here, right?
Good question. Are we protected her?
You don't see any protections other than the piranha traps outside. Drask is somewhere, you're sure.
Well, I mean, the interior of the house probably guarded.
We
right?
got
Like,
we got our assignment in this house.
Right.
So if they were fine talking about it, I'm sure we are. Unless they know something we don't. We did get told by
That's
the
true.
lady who-
They did talk to us about it. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
but she
ahead.
did. It was a one weird lady who told us, like, Dream Shade, right?
Dream Shade.
Yeah.
Yes.
She told us
Why
the day
we-
after tomorrow's yesterday.
Yeah, why are we trying to even figure it out? Shouldn't we just give it to her? And then we were supposed to go talk to Greg Buckknife to figure out what to do next, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I could get behind that. Like, we don't need to do anything else. I
No.
can totally get behind that.
No.
Amen, amen,
Okay.
sister.
We've been given
Sounds like
a
great.
week. We were given 7 days to find this
Mhm.
recipe. With 5
Yeah.
more days before it's due, there's plenty of time to try to at least understand what it is we're handing over. If only to know that we have given them the right thing.
I mean, can any of us truly ever understand anything?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like I feel
that
like
didn't
we
work.
can.
Yeah, bro.
That's
It's
well,
about what Dreamweaver. Like yesterday is tomorrow and tomorrow is today. That just blows my mind.
That's what I'm saying, Altair. You understand, but not that you do, because no one can really ever understand anything, really. Not truly.
True, brah.
I mean, I feel like we can understand something.
Absolutely. This sounds like someone trying to give up going to class on the 3rd day. That's-
Specifically, the
you
third
do
day?
have to learn algebra no matter how hard it is on the 3rd day.
Yeah, clam dragger.
What? What? I was right. I don't know what that means, Altair. What's clam dragger mean?
It's a woman.
Oh.
Clam driver?
Surfer term for woman.
A clam
Jim,
driver?
Yes, it
Jim's
is.
got like
I looked
I
it
don't know
up.
what surfer
Jim's got like a
Actually
web
looked it
page
up.
open.
The clam dragger is a term for a surfing woman.
I don't know what kind of surfers, but we don't use that terminology. Not on our side of the beach.
All right. Well, okay, so let's figure it out, Cal. How do we figure it out?
You work
So
on
how do
it
you
very
guys-
hard.
Oh, I mean, I've been working on it really hard.
I'll head out to the library and see if there's any more in this building. See if there's any more books that I can learn from.
Sure.
For this, okay. Well, I guess I can just look at this for a little while.
I leave the
Where
tiny
is
little.
Abiel gone? He's a bright one.
He took a walk. He was looking a little tired today. He might have gotten up really early to continue cleaning. He was cleaning when I went to bed last night.
Well, it does look very clean in here. So he must
did
have done a good
amazing
job.
He did a great job. There's just a lot of glyphs on this paper.
What do we have to roll to
How-
actually see
how
if we understand?
Many would you say there are?
Do you want me to count them?
Every different kind. Yes, please.
She looks very tiredly at Calatrix and doesn't argue with her. And sits there with a piece of paper and starts counting them. She's writing directly on top of on the paper, by the way. Like her little pen.
The OCD is like, oh no.
She's like not writing over anything, but like as she counts, her little pen is like tapping like quill is tapping the paper, so little dots are appearing above some of the glyphs where she's like counting and then writing it out, like how many there are of each one. So, and she
Over your
makes, like,
shoulder. Miles like,
Uh-huh.
Altair said not to. Don't mark the. Oh,
don't.
okay, just-
What? Sorry, what did he say?
That was lesson number 1, not to write on the original.
Oh, I'm not. I'm so sorry. Cool. That was lesson 1. I was eating a crepe and I must have put it. I'm sorry. So it's fine. I won't do it anymore, though. Thanks.
Yep, that's why we have a chalkboard. It's
Oh, but you can wipe off a chalkboard.
Yep, that's what. Yep.
Well, these are important, so I don't want it to be.
But what if
Shredded
they
on
come in? We have to wipe it off. It's discretion.
Oh.
just like Callie always says. What do you say, Callie, about discretion?
More cinnamon in this drink would give it a proper kick, I think.
That is not what she said.
Oh,
Is that like another meeting? Okay, I will put it on the chalkboard then. So she holds it to paper, the chalkboard, and is writing it on the chalkboard. Please don't anyone erase this.
You just have the do not erase in the circle on the side.
Yeah, it's just do not erase. Underlined 3 times.
With just a really cute picture of a seahorse next to it.
Exactly.
Way more attention has been put into the seahorse than into the rest
other
of
other colored chalk has been applied. Seahorse, little bubbles, and there's a little angry eyebrows on it, and it says "Do not erase" in a little speech bubble. And then she starts counting. She starts counting the glyphs and drawing them. So weird. I feel like I've seen these before.
You've seen them before?
No, they just look really familiar.
Do they?
Do
I
they?
was doing a spell in Adobe, the great book of Adobe. I feel like there's a whole chapter on wingdings. These just look
Oh,
familiar.
there's a whole chapter on wingdings, huh?
Wingdings is a very, very powerful wizard. From long
Open
ago.
mailbox, exploding star, closed mailbox.
If you guys want, I will do wingdings for you guys. It
We've
will
seen
sleep you up.
The great and powerful wingdings? No. Oh, no.
We must not get involved with such a master wizard.
Not such a master would not want to get involved with him.
All right.
Okay, I will.
Mhm.
Let's see. Sorry. Is it what an intelligence and investigation check to try to crack a code?
This would be straight intelligence.
Oh,
All right,
drop
I
me a
have-
fast guidance.
fantastic.
Is that what you want?
I was actually just going to offer help. I have a 13 to intelligence.
Oh, just like a straight up intelligence roll? Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
Yep. And to decode this, it's going to be an 18.
Okay.
Roll high, no
Will
problem.
not be from me.
If more of us get in on helping, is there a mechanic to make that happen?
Not in 5th edition, there's not.
In that case, I offer help.
What about like a what did the druids do last time? Like a circle spell? Like
a circle of nerding.
If you have a magical spell that you guys can cast, perhaps we could do something like that. But I'm open to what you're thinking to do.
I have identify, and that's it.
This is not a magical object.
How about guidance?
Guidance will work.
Brahmi has guidance.
I have bardic inspiration I can offer.
Who has
We
the
need
highest
somebody-
intelligence?
We need someone with a high intelligence.
It's gotta be you, Altair, right?
I was like, it's not
Yep. 18.
Well, then why is he quiet? Why is he so quiet?
Just checking out, bro. Just seeing what's happening with y'all.
Uh,
This is very funny.
All right, I'm going to go
Oh,
and
dancing
while
lights.
while Brahmi's working on her counting, I'm going to approach Altair sober this time, mostly, and just let him know that taking the initiative to really look after the rest of our family and share with them the skills that you have so that they're ready to use those skills if they have to is inspiring to me. And it's a nice thing to wake up to at 4 in the
Aw.
afternoon. So I'm going to-
So after
So-
everybody teaching everybody coding and listening to what you had to say, I'm going to see if we can crack it real quick. Are we ready?
Okay.
You have a D6, and I hope someone's helping.
maybe I'm Mio's always helping, but he's gonna also help remind you to be like, maybe you have some spell that you have, like that guides you.
Yes, the guidance, yes. Brahmi has guidance.
and in the background, holy shit! Never mind.
Jesus, he's doing it the whole time.
Oh my god.
There's
Oh
this
my God.
light bulb just over his head.
This guy spent the whole day teaching everybody basic coding and then looked at this for the first time and was like,
Oh,
Read this.
I know this. I know what this is.
Wait, that's from Jurassic Park. All right. Sorry, worst line ever. All right. So you decode the script, Altair. What does it say?
What does it say? What does it say?
it says,
Mino actually has the decoded text.
it just. Is Mio gonna read it for us?
No.
Then I pluck the paper out of his hand and hand it to Javier because his voice is soothing to listen to.
Does Javier
what
just
hi-
walk back in and all of a
what?
sudden we're handing him a piece of
Mm.
paper? We're like, hey, boy,
Uh,
can you read this?
I'm. Yes, I. You all look quite perturbed. Is there something the matter?
I think we're okay, right?
Yeah, you weren't here for
He,
my
like-
my class, bro.
And he like goes to look at the paper.
The translated paper.
Which I
Oh. Altair
Discord.
am
translated it.
looking at in the Discord. Okay, perfect. Double alcohol. The key ingredients are necessary for the double alcohol: patience, cunning, deception. One crystal of clairvoyance placed within the garden of the House of Tulips nearest to the House of Grass. One teleportation circle hidden within the attic of the House of Tulips. With these things in place, we can provide quite the headache to the House of Tulips by knowing their plans and having seedlings placed where they're needed. It is valuable to observe and learn what might be provided, or what might provide an advantage going forward with the other houses. It seems we have a
Well
plot on
done.
our hands.
Fantastic work, Altair. And Javier, excellent reading.
Excellent reading, very nice.
Have you ever looked into stage performances?
Stage performances? Why, what a silly question. Surely you must have heard of my... Well... I suppose that's a story best saved for another time. It's not polite to expound upon one's careers unprompted.
Oh,
Then I shall make a note to prompt you later.
I mean, now I'm super curious.
He's like playing, like smug, but his tail is like swishing with like, oh my god, somebody said I was good. Wow, ego. But he's like, yes, well,
Playing coy.
if I couldn't
Very nice.
orate a simple paper, what kind of man would I be?
Not one I would care to know.
Wait, he like looks at you a little oddly for a second, because even he like recognizes like, damn, a piece of paper, huh? But he's like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't really say anything about it.
All right. Translated. Well, acquired, translated, and read.
Okay, so what does this for us?
Probably should contact Dreamweaver now.
Dream Shade is her name.
Dream Shade. Yeah, that's the lady's name.
Do we know
We
how?
can contact her early. We don't have any particular reason to other than boasting, I guess. What time is it now?
I would assume about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time you guys get done decoding after the lessons and the morning walk and everything.
Well, I don't know that. I'm just going off of my knowledge of Dream Shade, but she has historically showed up when she said she was going to show up. Is there a more direct way to contact her?
So who are we supposed to turn this into then?
Dream Shade.
Cecily?
But she said she was going to collect it in a week. Cecily might be able to contact her. But I preferred to... Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Cecily's fine. Everyone's fine.
Everything's fine. Because what day is it? It's day 4?
Not even, barely.
Yeah, it's day 4. You guys have 3 days left.
We had it the day we received it,
Mhm.
which is also the same day that we set up a beach party, and then we had a beach party, and then we went to the House of Hops the following day.
We had a
we came
night
back
at
here.
the beach. We had a night at the beach party.
Yeah, today the beach.
We all
party.
slept at the beach.
All right, day 4 then. Who can keep track when you just keep blacking out?
Oh, one day. So do we just have 3 days off then?
I vote
Is-
for
is
that.
there-
That sounds great.
Miles backing away slowly, just
I'm not against it, but is there a way to contact the Biedermeier?
You can certainly try. Who are you going to ask?
The DM for my history of knowing
your
how to
history.
contact
Busters.
them. Is
Normally,
there an
it's the people in
established
charge
way
of
to
the.
contact them?
Yeah, usually it's contacting them through someone here at the specific structure. One of the people in charge, the management, or one of the contacts here. So it would be likely Cecily, Drask, or Greg Budknife.
Can I ask, is there a chance that Altair would have contacts that he could reach out with from his time at the storefront?
Maybe. Let's find out. Real easy to find out. Altair, I'm going to roll a D100. Would you
Okay.
like to? I'm going to ask you to roll a D100, and would you like to be higher or lower than me?
I'm gonna go for lower.
Okay. So if your roll is lower, you will have a contact in the Biedermeier that you can contact. Unfortunately, he does not have a contact.
So close though.
Holy cow! Out of a D100, was thinking a D1000. Okay, yeah. Oh well. Sorry.
Is anyone around right now?
Absolutely.
Trask or anyone?
Yeah, you hear in the workshop someone's working.
Yeah. Greg, probably.
Most likely.
I'm heading that way anyway.
In that case, would you ask him to just pass along a mission accomplished?
Sure thing, Callie.
So you heading to the workshop, Altair?
Yep.
All right. As you arrive, Greg is there and he's leaning over a little project with his goggles pulled down. Toodle freaking.
I come up behind him and
Gee.
slowly tap him on his shoulder.
Ah!
Sorry, dude.
Toodle my heart. What's up, you toodling big guy?
Just to come let you know that what we were supposed to do, A-okay, accomplished.
Oh, so you got the recipe? As he flips his goggles up.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent. You guys didn't decode it by any chance, did you?
Yep.
Oh,
We weren't supposed to do that.
well, I suppose we'll just call that extra credit. Yeah, extra credit. La fee la. All right, well, yeah. I will contact the Julian Biedermeier and get them to send Dreamshade over.
If you want, you can send her this little robot here, and it'll put a printout on the wall of it.
Oh, that's hard to do.
Okay, I was just
The Torfali, they're not exactly easy to pin down, you know? And so, you know, they're toodling
well,
difficult.
I will keep it as a hidden backup then.
Okay, just don't toodle and get it stolen from you. Because Laffy La, you know what happens if someone steals that? Then
Yeah.
you get caught with it on your person. That'd be bad.
Well, someone was
Toodling
here and
bad.
make me a pouch of holding, so it'll be hard to find it in a pouch of holding.
And that's a toodling great idea.
If you don't mind me using
All
your
right.
workbench, if you don't mind me using your workbench, dude.
Oh, I don't mind. Absolutely. It's the Biedermeier's workbench. Yeah, I do my work here. But help yourself. Here, let me clean off a little spot for you. There you go. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, just if you make a tootling mess, make sure you clean up.
I sure will, dude.
All right. Sling, sling, luffy law. New people. All right. All right. Well, Mr. Altair, I will get that message out to the Biedermeier. Give me a second here. Where is that? Oh,
Yeah, because we
here.
finished up early.
Yeah. You work on that. And he goes to the back of the workshop and he pulls on one of the sconces on the wall. And a segment of the wall slides to the side. He goes through and the segment closes.
Ooh.
All right. So he goes away, leaving you to work on the workbench. What you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the one that's at the workbench.
Oh, I'm making a pouch of holding.
Okay, cool.
Bag of holding.
You using one of your fusions for that?
Yep.
Okay. Just keep track of those because D&D Beyond doesn't do a good job of that.
No, this one I don't have to. It's because it's a basic, very basic item for me, or for I already looked it up. It's a very basic item.
Okay, I know you can only have a certain number of those, but cool. All right. So the day passes uneventfully. Anything you guys want to do before going to bed tonight?
Brahmi's gonna see if she can lead everyone in yoga. Really trying to use Calatrix.
Okay.
Sunset yoga.
Sunset yoga. Okay.
Are we in the
Greg
front
will actually-
garden or back garden?
Wherever there's less of a chance of hit on it.
The backyard would be more likely, and it probably has a better view of the sunset. Interestingly, Greg will show up for the yoga, as will Cecily.
I don't know why I
Excellent.
find Greg every time he pops up funny.
Because of his face.
I don't know, it's like a corgi popping into friend, just like, hey,
It's like, hey!
I'm here now.
Woo!
I heard someone up on a bag of chips. Tootling chips.
Tootling chips, yeah.
Toodle and
You
dingo.
know, I like the fried pickled chips. Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
All right.
I bet
So-
Abiel knows how to make those.
Javiel, do you make pickled chips? Did we lose Mr. Javiel?
So you know what I'm gonna say, right?
What kind of
Yeah.
man?
Let me
What-
get
what-
these dice, okay?
Come
Come
look
on,
for
roll.
it. Make pickled chips.
Let's roll your cooking check, please.
Is it even a question?
No, but it's fun to do.
Here we go. Cooking roll.
Ooh.
An 11? Yeah, you can fry some pickles.
Naturally.
All
Are you
right.
looking at the nat one in the corner? No, naturally.
Oh,
one-
ignore that
no
one.
one saw that. No one saw that. Not a
I'm just
soul
worried
saw
for a
that.
second. Ooh.
Can I roll for flavor?
Absolutely. D100, please.
Ooh.
They're really good.
Nice.
Got that nice dill zing to them. Mm-hmm. If you guys have
Love
never
that.
had
I put-
good
I
pickled
put-
chips,
So I
Say
I
it
put
first.
them each in a bowl, but I put parchment paper on the bowl so it gives this like takeout food
Presentation.
esque vibe to it. Yeah. Even though
Yeah.
takeout food doesn't exist, you know what I mean? Street food vibes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Street meat's the best.
I'll show you
I know
some
what I
street
said.
meat.
Is that more
Wow.
talking?
That's me talking.
Oh man. Oh gosh, so many innuendos we could go there. Not going to.
If I could
I'm
deliver
gonna be a
street
good
meat,
guy.
what kind of man would I be?
Oh man. Just don't repeat that at
Anyway,
work.
take
Just
your
say it.
pickle chip.
All right.
Rami is just leading everybody through exercises, and she's going to keep the yoga beginner's level. No one like injures themselves. Accidentally.
I will sit in the garden, but I'm not going to participate in this.
Calatrix, it'll be so good for your body to practice your flexibility. It can help with healing.
Hmm.
You sure? We can do little downward dog,
I'm really
out cow cat.
tootling it.
Why are you calling it? It's just touching your toes.
It's not touching your toe.
It's
And
the
she
bare minimum.
demonstrates. This is not touching your toes.
It's less good than touching your toes. It's less flexible than touching your toes.
She crosses her arms. I bet I'm more flexible than you.
I bet you are. I'm gonna leave.
No, don't go! No, come back! Calatrix! No, I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm good.
I'm sorry. Come on, come back, please.
No, I'm gone. I'm
She's
totally
a
gone.
little-
gone.
You can touch your. You
He
can touch
walks
your
away.
toes.
I'm gonna go feed the piranhas.
What a threat.
I'm looking for mango first.
No! Mango loves you.
Makes it easy.
No!
So dark.
Rami crouches and looks dejected for a minute. Okay, I probably pushed her too. Okay, class, let's do 15 minutes. So whoever's left, she'll do some
All right.
basic yoga poses with, and end with a couple minutes of meditation. No more than 3 minutes, because she knows they will. So
Oh, Greg falls asleep and is snoring.
that's perfect. You know what? If you feel that relaxed, fall asleep amongst us. That's perfect. I've fallen asleep in child's pose before. Fine. Big deal.
You hear
Sorry.
protestations from the piranha ponds. All right. So you guys pass another day. We'll gloss
I
over
don't do
going
the
to-
yoga, by the way.
You're not going to participate in the yoga?
Not if Callie doesn't. He's gonna go to the shop and find any locks or chests or anything with a lock on and practice lock picking.
Wait,
Okay.
did
useful
Rami
skill.
find
Well
the
done.
net? Yeah.
Hmm?
Did Brahmi find the net, the tie-dyed net yet?
Oh, I'm sure.
Bodhi hung it up for everyone to
Aw.
find.
Wait, what happened to my net? It's so pretty now. Anyone?
Response.
Wow, this is so cool. Okay, well, I don't know who did this, but whoever you are, you're very cool. She points at the sky. She has no idea who could have done this, and then she carefully folds it up and packs it in.
Cool. All right. We'll gloss over your evening and next morning unless someone wanted to do something.
I would like to do something.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would like to come out of my trance at like 4 in the morning.
Okay, when everyone's
and-
asleep.
Yes, absolutely. I would like to wake Brahmi up. And
What the heck?
good morning.
She wakes up, you know, like in Frozen when the Anna how she looks like when she's asleep. That is disaster. Is how she looks. She wakes
I'm going
up.
to ignore that disaster and
Uh-huh.
drink some water. You're gonna need it. Hurry up and get dressed.
Oh, okay, okay. So she gets up and goes to put on her non-PJs and comes out drinking a very tall glass of water.
I'm going to try to run Brahmi through like some actual exercises that are like specifically like combat exercises that are gonna be good in a fight. I'm gonna make sure she brings her spear with her this time.
Oh, okay.
And I won't be participating with her. I'm strictly doing like the coach thing.
So
'Cause I
you're
can't keep up.
Yodaing. You're giving, as opposed to yoga, you're Yoda-ing her.
There's no way I can keep up with you even in your state. So I'm just out here trying to like run you on like different like spear patterns like through the piranha ponds.
Oh, no.
Trying to just remind you to like watch your feet as you go. Like
Oh my
be aware of
God.
your surroundings, but also don't stop moving and go faster.
Oh my
We have
God.
about 2 or 3 more hours of this before sunrise, and then we can have some breakfast.
Brahmi's looking a little stressed. She's tied her hair back and she's sweating a bit.
I'm not being mean. I am
No.
being a little bit vindictive.
But you didn't even participate in yoga.
That's not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
I mean, if you want your body to work the way you need it to in combat, you should be doing exercises like this. Flexibility is not wrong, but you also need your strength and reflexes to be developed along with that flexibility.
She does a walkover. And Jen's like, looks at her, listen, I'm very flexible. Thank you.
You landed really close to that piranha pond, and they are looking hungry
did.
this morning.
It's okay. I can talk to them. Hi, guys.
Fantastic.
Galatrix, for your training montage here of Brahmi, which Chet has granted you inspiration.
Good. Let's get down to business.
Exactly.
There's no singing. You're gonna wake everyone up. This is 100% the bard telling you to stop singing in the middle of battle training. That's not what we do.
All right.
All right. Well, right before the crack of dawn, Dreamshade will walk up to you guys as you're doing the training. She walks up to Calatrix, ignoring Brahmi and trying to avoid Brahmi's line of sight.
What?
How's she doing?
Fantastic. She's on track to become one of our better healers and combat healers if she keeps up this kind of training for the next 20 years or so. For reference, I'm an elf. I'm very long-lived. 20 years is a fair amount of time.
She turned out to be pretty good. So, you guys just brought back the double alcohol recipe.
Mayo managed to procure it after Bodhi and Javiel in particular took the lead in an expert distraction. Pretty good for For young buds.
And they don't know that you have it.
The House of Pops? Of course not.
Excellent. It's good that they don't. No bloodshed, I assume?
Well, there was a few bloody noses at the beach, but nothing, no interfamilial conflict. Just a chili cook-off that involved an elemental of some kind, perhaps.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
I think
Oh,
more
oh,
chili cook-off should involve elementals.
Ooh. Yeah. Just be careful with the heartburn. I'm gonna go wake the rest of them up and go ahead and get her wrapped up, and we'll have a debriefing.
All right.
Got your next assignment. And
Rami,
she's going to
2
try
sprints
to win.
around the house. You've got top speed, and then we're going in.
She makes like a face, like a teenager makes a face, painful laughs, and then she does that.
Do you give her another lap because she gave you the face?
No, I'm just looking to see how fast she comes back. She's allowed to make faces if she comes back very, very fast.
Can I get an athletics check, Brahmi?
As soon as she hears there's breakfast, she'll go. Oh, let's check. Yeah, I think fine. Man, I don't know what happened with my stats. Double check this.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you are not
great.
good enough to be making faces.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I lost a bunch of my proficiency. No, I'll have to double check that later.
Okay.
Even with your proficiencies, you rolled 4s.
Below. Pretty terrible roll. I rolled 1. Oh no, I rolled. Thank God it was. That's all right. So by the time she comes back, she is just not looking good.
You at least look like you put effort in, and that's why the rolls are like why your athletics is terrible, or is this because you were slacking?
No, she's not slacking. She's tired. It's not life
20
or death,
years,
so she's not
25 years,
but
maybe.
don't eat. It's okay. She's
Maybe
pregnant.
30.
She lives a while.
30
She'll
years.
live a while. It's fine. She'll get there.
All right, I am. Oh, Dream Shade has arrived, so if you want to wash your face before we go in.
Okay. Does she have time for a shower?
No.
Bath? No. She washes her face. Brushes her hair.
As you're brushing your hair, Dreamshade, with her perfect braids, is a little impatient at the moment.
Okay. Sorry. Wash face. Very quick hairbrush. And then comes out. She's a little
As the
concerned.
rest of you guys wake up to Dreamshade coming in and clapping, it's time to wake up. We need to have a chat. Good morning. I understand that you were successful in your acquisition of the document from the House of Hops, and that you successfully decoded it.
Yes, babe.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please. I need you to beat a 29.
Aw,
I don't think so.
Right. She looks at you and you instantly have a headache,
oh,
and she glares at you. I am not your babe.
he's supposed to be the smart one.
Smart, not wise.
Yeah, that's it.
There will be a measure of respect for people higher ranking than you. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
while I do like to keep a casual atmosphere and relaxed environment, there are certain modes of modicum that are necessary. So,
Ma'am.
you have decoded the document that was unrequested but appreciated in your initiative. Good job. It saved some of our code breakers time to do so ourselves. What have you learned? As she looks at the whiteboard over there that still has the entire thing written on it.
No,
I
no, it just has a count of the number of each type of.
Oh, you didn't
it's not-
put the translation on there?
No, of course not. It was just like, and it's her like.
I will go over and
herself.
write the translation on the board for her.
It's like small leaf, medium leaf with curl, weird fleur-de-lis, other weird fleur-de-lis. Like it's just Brahmi's description of what the.
I erase everything she wrote and write the
said
translation
so.
down.
Right, it says right there. Okay, sorry. I apologize.
You missed
I'm
the
sorry.
angry horse. The horse.
I worked really hard on that.
Very well.
I apologize.
That's very enlightening there, Altair. Thank you. So, a crystal observation. That's interesting. So they have decided to do some reconnaissance on the House of Tulips and perform surveillance.
And it looks like
Any
it's
idea
on a house of grass too.
Perhaps. Have you found anything that may be compromising our security around here?
Javier went for a walk yesterday. Did you see anything?
Javier?
He's like the stains on the floor are clearly signs of compromise.
Staring at the floor. I mean, I don't know. Personally, like, I don't. Can I roll like a I don't know, a insight check?
Sure.
Whatchamacallit?
Have I
I give him
noticed
insight.
anything? I mean,
or,
I feel that, but also like I don't know if that's projection, you know?
What's your insight, Altair?
not insight. I give him what's that thing?
Guidance.
Guidance. Yeah, I give him my guidance.
Okay.
Wait, no, not that. Not a 1d34. No, please. Just a 4.
Incredible.
So with the
that's
22, you have not found anything indicating any compromise of the security of the hacienda.
Interesting.
Everyone seems to be behaving normally and as expected. You haven't seen any signs of magical items or disturbances in the landscaping that are unexplained.
I don't think I've seen any cause for concern that wasn't mundane inability to maintain a household.
She looks
Ooh,
around.
Dig it, Cecily.
She looks around keenly at the environment. I don't see any signs of failure regarding the care of this household at all.
Currently.
That's because Javier has been so diligent.
Ah, good work, sir. I assume you've employed the rest of the class in the form of Bodhi, Altar, Brahmi, and Mio. Yes?
We've been delegating our tasking properly, if that's what you mean.
Excellent. It's nice to see everyone working as a team. Roll your deception check.
I didn't lie. I just said we were delegating.
What have you delegated to anyone?
I did the cleaning, and the other people solved the puzzle. Okay, that's one. That was just this
Okay.
morning.
And you read
All
the
right.
puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going
I
to
read the
consider
puzzle.
cleaning the whole house by yourself, delegating. Sir,
Well,
I
no,
would like
should
you to
say
move in.
cleaning being the one task. Cleaning being the task that is delegated. All right, to me, and then the other tasks being delegated to other people. Yeah. There you
I
go.
gotcha. Okay. All right.
It's like in the house. You never done the thing where like one person cooks and one person cleans, you know? It's fucking annoying to do both. Not that Javier doesn't just do both, but let's not go there, you know?
Aviel cooks, Calatrix eats, Javiel cleans,
Couch
Calatrix digests. Yep.
Can I
Yep.
go for a persuasion, perhaps?
Okay. Sure.
I think there should be deception
really-
trying to convince everyone that you are normal.
I think we go with deception here. I know you want to do persuasion, but you are bending the truth to the point that it's nearly breaking.
Everyone else
Fuck!
thinks you're lying right
Fuck!
now.
She looks at you. I appreciate your efforts in making sure that the hacienda is as nice as possible, Mr. Javier. No, she doesn't chide you for deceiving. She makes no comment about that whatsoever.
This is one of those white lie situations, so I feel not bad about this.
Right? Well, in this case, looking at the translation here, I believe it is in our best interests to notify the House of Tulips of the situation and let them know. You may even desire, up to you, if you wish to, you may provide them with a copy of the encoded document. Tell them where you got it and how. You can even tell them that the Biedermeier asked you to acquire the document, and this is a gift of information in good faith to them.
Can I do an insight check on Dream Shade?
Yes. Oh. Ooh, damn.
Jesus.
Nice.
Let's see.
I know Dream Shade. I've worked with
Yep.
her before.
She is acting on behalf of the Biedermeier. She is being sincere, and she does want you to go and reveal this information to the House of Tulips. With your high insight check, she's hoping to get on the good side of the House of Tulips in order to use that good faith from them in the future for another job where we may need a little bit of access that we don't currently have access to, or a favor that they would then owe us.
Okay.
So this is not simply, oh, we're trying to help. It is a slight manipulation playing politics that she's
I
gonna
just
be
wanted to. My biggest concern was that she wasn't, when she was saying that we could give information to the House of Tulips, that she wasn't testing our new buds. She was just being straight with us that is what she wants,
right.
and she's got plans, and we're all on the same team.
Yes. She is not trying to frame you guys.
or test.
Test? Sure, we'll go with test.
Just not trying to like feel us out and our skill sets.
Well, once you have completed that, the House of Spores have asked for assistance. They've managed to locate the source of the spores in the area and are asking for help in clearing out a cave nearby, as myconids have infested it and are the source of the problem at night. Once that's resolved, then we'll be able to resume night operations here, night training, and shadow arts will be back in order. I believe that all of you would prefer not to be stuck in a stuffy hacienda all the time.
It's a
That-
beautiful
that-
hacienda, Javier.
Would be nice.
Well, so, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Where does the wind come from?
Currently, the wind comes from the northwest and flows to the southeast.
Yeah, but what makes it like if it went like where does it start?
I believe the answer you are looking for, there are two answers that you may look for, friend Bodie, I'm sorry. One,
That's all right. I can be your bro if you want. It's fine. We're all
I'm
trying to
not
treat
your
each other
bro.
with respect, like bro works. I like bro. You can call me bro. Bro.
No, friend Bodie.
No.
The
Bro.
wind
Bro.
is generated
Bro.
by the various temperatures that Toivo is expressed to, and causes the air to move from warmer temperatures to colder, and thus cooling areas, or providing rain where it's needed. It is simply a force of nature. I believe the answer you would be more appreciative for, though, is from your rear end after beans.
Oh.
Wow. 2 answers for the price of 1, Bodhi.
Jeez.
Congratulations.
I think about it for like 5 seconds and bust out into like the biggest smile on my. You got me. Good one.
I do my best. Were there any other questions regarding the job in question? Other than, of course, your payment?
Oh, Mio, look at you. Gotta look at Mio. Look at Mio.
Oh, who?
Where is
Oh, friend Mio.
Directly behind you.
Yes, sir.
The last mission got a little spicy. Do you have access to like maybe healing implements like potions or salves or
Oh.
something?
Well, I know that Greg Budknife has recently been working on some healer's kits. So
Mio,
may
I've got
acquire some from
Gorb.
him.
I got the Gorb right. I got
Yeah.
Gorb right here.
It's
No,
usually
I
pretty
can
good.
help you.
No, I don't need it.
No,
some other people
Brahmi
might need
can't.
it.
And Brahmi doesn't mind. She'll just fall asleep again. So you can always just have Gorb. Good old raisins and
No.
peanuts.
I
Yeah,
would
I'm
never
staring at
force it.
Callie covertly as I say this that someone might need healing.
Oh, there we
if,
go.
If
Now
I
I go,
could see
Cal.
you,
I go. Don't worry,
if I
Callie
could
loves
see you, I
that
might
Gorb.
be upset about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like, just we need them.
All right.
I don't currently have access to any healing potions. However, the House of Tulips is quite well known for the alchemy that takes place in the western wing of their facility. You may consider exchanging the document for some supplies from them.
All right. So just I might have missed it, but like, so we're just supposed to go there and say, "Hey, House of Tulips, we're doing you a favor. The House of Hobbs is spying on you," and then we're supposed to go to the House of Spores and help them out.
To a specific cave, and she will draw a map for you on the whiteboard as to where the cave is that has this fungal infection and it's causing the spores at night.
And does anyone from the House of Spores, are they going to be there?
I certainly hope not.
So we just have to go there and what do we like? Just clean out the cave?
Clean out the cave. Make sure that the myconid infestation is removed. Be careful, because the myconids are very deft in their poisons and mental influences.
What are
It's important
myconids?
that they're fungal people.
You want us to go kill people?
They are fungi.
So am I. Yeah,
You're a
I'm a fun guy.
fun guy.
They are spreading disease across the entirety of Ivrix. And
Alright.
we need to ensure that they do not kill other people,
Okay.
which is what is happening now. You may
Can we-
consider them to be murderers. Make sure that you burn the bodies because they have a tendency to regenerate.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Is there a? Can we go to the House of Tulips second, or do we have to go there first?
I would recommend going to the House of Tulips first to receive those potions, if you can negotiate for them. But if you wish to go to the cave first, you may do so as well.
Okay.
Either option is available to you.
All right. And then I look over at Altar and Trixie, and I go, "Hey, you guys already went to the House of Tulips, right? You know some people there, right?"
Yes, we also had a guest from the House of Tulips at the party. Didn't you say hi to them?
No, I was getting beans, and then I had to fight Flavor, the chili monster.
That's right.
Really a monster.
Well, you missed out on a wonderful acquaintance.
So we can just tell her that the House of Hops, but probably not Toby. I don't think Toby spies on anyone, but maybe like that grumpy guy does, is spying on them.
We
We'll just
can
do that.
talk about it more, Bodhi, later, but spying in and of itself is not necessarily bad.
Okay, yeah,
Simply
I see.
sharing information.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've always got my third eye open so I can see more information. Like I get more information from my third eye. It's just right there. I'm always just spying on things.
Did you enjoy yoga?
When Bodhi was doing yoga, he was just kind of laying there. He might have fell.
He didn't even do child's pose because I feel like that one's
Is
so
child-
relaxed.
Child's pose is like this, laying on your back, right?
Yeah.
No.
He actually
It's-
just did.
On your
He
knees,
just-
bent over, like a little
Oh no,
rock.
he just did like crucifixion, just like.
Just took a nap.
No, as long as he's
Yeah,
relaxing, that's it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Basking,
No, child's
yes.
pose is like kneeling and then laying, like your whole body laying forward and you're kneeling.
Yeah, kneeling. That's
It's
too
like
much
really
work.
relaxing.
If you're at the ground already, might as well just lay down. All right,
Alright.
Bodhi's done. Thanks, Dreamweaver. Is that her name?
No.
Shade.
Dreamshade. Thanks, Dreamshade.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
By the way, I do have a request in order to provide you each with a new suit of armor. Is there anything specific that you would like
Armor?
for any of you?
That include magical?
No. These are representative armors of the House of Grass. Is there any specific requests?
Something lightweight to spin? That'd be cool.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Very well.
Callie very
Have
like
a wonderful day.
obviously
No,
looks the
my
other way.
hey, Dreamshade. Don't look at Miles. Got his hand up like you asked.
Oh,
if he-
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yes,
Sorry,
Neo.
I get in the bad spot sometimes. Maybe just something dark, like black, gray, or
Very
not
well.
strip.
Are you just looking at her outfit?
Oh, I don't want to be
Can we look?
ostentatious.
Can we look cool like you?
Yeah.
We can certainly try. She smiles, almost like she recognizes a case of hero worship.
Everyone's cooler
And-
here than I am.
It's you guys to she will contract getting you guys new suits of armor.
Ooh.
Like, so Altair's getting one, Milo's getting one. No one else
Yeah,
is getting
when
any
you
armor?
get a new suit of armor. Next time she arrives, she will provide you with a new suit of armor.
Ooh.
Bodhi's all, I don't need the armor. I made this shirt. That's all. I got
You
that.
do need some
That's all I
armor,
need.
though.
I just want
It's
mine to
okay.
look cool and mechanical.
You,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for the House of Grass, are we supposed to be themed for the House of Grass, or what's our plan?
Grasses can be of all colors, dear.
All right.
And there's lots of different flavors of grass. Like, it depends
my
on the
God.
flavor, what you want.
I
So
want mine to look
If
black
you-
and gold.
if you guys
How
want some,
much research did you do on the subject of flavors of grass, Bodhi?
well, you gotta burn it. I can tell you all about it later. Maybe when we walk on to the House of Tulips.
I'm sure this will be an enlightening walk. She glances over at Calatrix and rolls her eyes. And
Calatrix just looks back without, just like, what? This is totally no. This is Bodhi. What are you rolling your eyes about?
she nods. I understand. Please have a wonderful time. I think I remember that I see you in 2 days.
So look out for it then.
Yep. I'll see you then. And she walks out of the
Bye.
hacienda.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to the House of Tulips. Altar and
Well,
Callie.
can we have breakfast first? I am starving.
I thought we had crepes and fruit, didn't we?
That was just
yesterday, Bodhi.
Oh,
Bodhi.
well, I
You're
got
losing
all
it
right.
again, Bodhi. Dude, you gotta get back on date, dude.
Yeah.
Would you like to do some yoga? I have some.
No. Let's just
I have to
let's
like
just eat
stretch after all that exercise.
let's just go eat some breakfast and then go to the House of Tulips.
Okay.
Tulips.
Go. Clean up.
Okay.
Brahmi's gonna go clean up, like bathe and everything. She's
Okay.
jazzed now.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she turns and like stares at Altair. Yeah, what?
Go on,
She's
go
so
clean
holding
up.
her spear. Yeah, I am gonna go clean up. Thank you. So she turns, she goes. Takes her spear
Abiel.
in with her.
Are you cooking this morning?
I believe they were the crepes.
Again, yesterday.
Out of character. Like, honestly, I forgot that we took a day because really nothing happened yesterday. So, like, honestly, my bad, OOC. I definitely dropped the ball. Oops,
No, there was
I
Right.
forgot. It was
No,
such
there was sniffing the
minimal
grass.
between day
All a
activity.
blur.
Like, I don't even have exhaustion anymore.
Mm.
Type shit. Like, what is
Yeah.
happening? You know.
I
was sniffing the grass.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree with
yeah.
Soul. If two
I'll be-
players made the same mistake, like, I think the question of breakfast is we've all had some motherfucking crepes. Let's go.
Oh, so there were grapes. I missed that.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
I
Yes. They were
gotcha.
delicious. Were they savory
Yes,
this morning?
I suppose
Kind of-
you might perhaps enjoy crepes more than other breakfast options.
Why
you
is
know
that?
her. What other ones?
Oh, nothing.
Grain bowls?
What are you saying?
I don't know what grain bowls are.
An acai bowl?
It's because
I was like, I've never heard of a word like grain bowl. What the fuck is grain bowl? A grain bowl. I
God.
understand. Holy fuck.
Ram
Ooh.
underwater
Ooh.
grew up in the ocean, and so grain bowls are a whole new experience for her.
She thinks they're so cool.
And she pronounces
not-
it a little bit weird, which is why you were confused.
Oh, yes. Well.
She
Good to know.
prefers the acai bowl. So. Although that's not how you pronounce it.
More fun to say
What
it that
was what was the payment that we interrupted Eric?
Oh yeah, we're
way. She
gonna
left
get
without
payment.
giving it.
You guys didn't get paid.
We interrupted her, and she didn't come back to that.
What?
Just rode out.
Who interrupted her?
She'll tell us
Who's
yesterday.
supposed to-
She'll tell us yesterday.
It's the armor, isn't it?
Yeah, she's giving you some armor,
I think
but
that
there's
was
another
it.
payment that's coming.
Oh. Promise
What a
taking her
threat.
back now. She does not remember this.
All right. So you guys gonna head out?
Are we heading to Tulips or are we heading to the cave first?
That's up to you guys.
We gotta go to tulips first.
I think
That's
we need to
what.
go tulips first, dude. That way we can get some righteous healing potions.
So you guys pack up your things, leaving your lovely cat here, and headed out.
Probably the safest option.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So as you guys leave the hacienda, the Silvergrass Hacienda, you guys head down the jungle trails towards the House of Tulips. You guys have left about 9 o'clock in the morning. Way too damn
our
early.
theme song?
What is the theme song?
I don't know. I heard someone singing.
If there's a whip, there's a way.
Gotcha. Brahmi has grain bowl recipes. All right.
There's a grain bowl recipe. There's an acai.
No one knows how to say that word.
I don't say it right. What is
Acai.
it?
Acha.
Acai?
Should say it.
Acai.
Acha?
Cha.
Acha?
Acha.
It's acha?
It's
Are you
definitely
serious?
not, but it would be really funny
Okay.
if you said it.
Acha. That's it. All right,
Let's
you got
convince her
it.
that it is. Yes, that'd be great.
These are acha balls, and they are so good. If you like fruit, they're just like.
So it doesn't take you guys long to get over there. And as you guys come up to the House of Tulips, it is fairly quiet.
And there are tulips.
Wow, it's beautiful here.
It may be beautiful, but there are people around watching us, so be very careful.
Oh. I guess we're strangers, so I suppose watching us probably for the best.
How you guys want to handle it?
I'm gonna hang back and wait for maybe Altair, who has been here before, or maybe Bodhi, who talks a lot, or Brahmi, or
Oh.
maybe
Brahmi.
Javiel actually has a secret in with the House of Tulips from his secret past as a performer of some kind.
It was a brief career. You could call it a debut.
But a vivid one.
Oh yes, quite as brilliant as the shining of my scales in the sun.
Surely a house like the House of Tulips, who's much more in on the entertainment side of the region, would have known of your name.
I tend to be a little bit too rough for their tastes. He like points to the
Rough.
scales.
What? They don't like your scale?
I would not have
every day
classified
that
them as rough. A little
they are
too
metallic.
clean and polished.
Yes, well, if I couldn't take care of my own scales, what kind of man would I be?
I'm watching his tail again.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I figured him out.
There he goes. If you ever ask for the tail, I'll give you a very transparent answer on tail activity.
The tail activity.
Well, I'm
right.
taking the lead on this one. I have to warn you, I'm not the most persuasive. I am merely professional.
I think they
And who doesn't? Yes, of course. Who doesn't love professional? Except Bodhi, maybe.
Bodhi probably does not
I,
like professional things.
Yeah, I like. So I definitely like undo my umbrella, so it's like just a light little, folded up kind of cane looking thing. So I look a little
Sure.
bit dapper, ready to go. Go up to this
Oh, wait,
door, talk to
I
people.
forgot. Before he opens the door, rings the bell or whatever. Let me cast disguise self really quick.
Okay.
I'm just
How are
gonna
you disguising yourself?
just as me, but without the arc reactor in my chest.
Okay.
That's it.
So you gonna knock on the door?
Before I knock on the door, I take a couple small little stones in my pocket. I guess they're like little tiger's eyes or whatever, and I swallow them and gulp them down for some, good luck. False
Gulp
life.
some tiger eyes. Okay. False life. All right.
Wow.
Gastrolithic. It helps with my stomach. Right. Well,
On the way up, I cast Druidcraft and make a bunch of flowers blossom and leaf buds bloom on the
Okay.
way up. So
Cool.
there we go.
The garden looks a little bit more alive. Excellent.
I don't know if I can make a knocking noise.
And I'll put a little
great.
rune on Javier, which is basically guidance. So,
Okay.
Whoa.
After a moment, you would expect someone to come to the door immediately, considering you guys are pretty certain you're being watched. You don't see anyone, but you got this distinct feeling that people know you're here. But no one comes to the door immediately. It takes a good 3 minutes before the door opens. Oh, good morning. I thought I heard the door knock. Many guests. Welcome, welcome. How can I help you today?
Right. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Javier Duran. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
My name is Pale Bloom of the House of Tulips. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Ah, Master Palebloom. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Indeed. I hope all those things are good.
Oh, quite good.
Excellent. That's the way I like to keep it. How can I help you today, Master Javier?
Well, I have some comrades with me, compatriots, if you will. What I have to discuss is actually very sensitive, topic-wise. It could use a
Oh?
bit of delicacy.
A little
Perhaps
bit of
it's best
discretion.
shared over tea.
Over tea. Absolutely. Would you prefer to come inside or would you like to have tea out here in the garden?
I would love an opportunity to see this place.
Of course. Give me just a moment to clean up and I will come
yes,
back
please
for you in just a moment.
take your time. I never make it a moment to announce myself, unannounced, but it is a pressing matter.
Of course. If it is a pressing matter, then perhaps it would be best to go ahead and do so now. What is the issue? As she pulls from behind the door a small folding table and 2 folding chairs. I'm sorry, I don't have enough for everyone to sit. Do you speak for your entire cohort here? Or is the Lady Calatrix in charge?
Oh, we make it a practice to be on the same page. Speaking to any one of us is speaking to the rest.
Excellent. Well spoken. She's trained you
I-
well.
I bow to Pale Bloom again.
She acknowledges that you bow to her. She doesn't make note of it, though. Like, she doesn't have any reaction. So, the tea will be here momentarily. What is it that I can help you with, Master Javier?
Right, down to business. Well,
Indeed. You said it was
I'm
quite
sure you
apparent.
must have been quite curious as to our spontaneous party going the other day.
Indeed. It did not seem normal. And Miss Barb did say that you had some complications on the beach in the form of some magically summoned chili?
Yes, there were very small egos at play that day. However, that is not the concern that I have to raise. You see, the purpose of such a party was multifaceted. Yes, we enjoy the relations of our fellow housemates, but we were investigating
I'm
something
sure you
quite
do.
concerning. Have you ever heard of a term, double alcohol?
I have not.
Yes, this mysterious concoction is something that we were looking into as per the directive of our house. I'm sure you can understand this wasn't something that we did without good reason.
And then he like slides the paper to her with the translated recipe.
She takes
Winner of the chili cook-off.
She looks at it. Intriguing. And she speaks up a little louder, now recognizing that somewhere around you guys, watching this interaction, there is an observation crystal. It would be terrible for us to be able to link this to someone nefarious. It'd be a shame if we were able to trace it back to its source.
Can I do an insight check?
Absolutely. What are you trying to determine?
Who she's talking to, who she's talking about, and if she has an idea of who specifically is putting her house at risk.
Absolutely. Please roll your insight check. So she is referring to the observation crystal and is trying to ensure that whoever is listening in on the conversation at the moment knows that she knows. She is actively intimidating an obvious listener. She doesn't
Gotcha.
know who it's from, but she is actively making a threat against an unknown person.
Did we just get found out when she did that?
Well, I mean, I did slide the paper, and did not, actually talk about the important stuff. So maybe we got a little bit of leeway. Who knows?
But the crystal was watching us this whole time.
But did it see the paper? You know?
That's fair.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Not just leaving it to
No,
the
sir.
hypothesis, huh? All right.
I believe in you.
Can't guidance this one. You're
Fuck
not.
yeah.
With an 18, that's pretty solid. We're going to say that the sliding or the passing of the document was so covert that the crystal, wherever it's sitting on the ground, could not have seen the surface of the table.
Fuck yeah.
So with the 19,
God.
he feels
so
good, don't it?
fucking incredible.
What's Javiel's tail doing as he does this real smooth?
Knocking chairs
blocking
over.
blocking the fucking table. I tell you that. I think it's
All
like
right.
doing like the threatening slow shake because he understands that there's a fucking observation crystal.
Yeah. So.
Tail activity report.
I am most indebted to your revelation, friend Javiel. Would you do me the favor of attempting to locate this object in question?
Well, I do love ensuring that our reputation and bonds are both strong and fruitful. I do have to ask if you might offer yourselves a favor to us.
Of course. It's very obvious that we're indebted to you in some way. We have a variety of services that we can provide for all of you. She looks at everyone in turn, but as she gets to Bodhi, she kind of sighs as she has said all of you.
And Bodhi's like, size don't matter.
Not
You see,
about the
we are-
size, it's about the smell.
Damn.
Whoa, dude, you've been called out, dude.
Can I like do a little thing where like I like kind of drop my cleansing stone and like use my tail to try and just like discreetly touch Bodhi with the cleansing stone?
Interesting. Okay. Roll another sleight of hand.
Oh fuck. Fuck.
Oh no.
And so as you try to scrub
like-
your friend with your cleansing stone, Bodhi, you see him trying to clean you.
Just across the
Just
floor.
just a touch. just a touch. It really only takes a moment. It's instantaneous, if you will. Instantaneous.
And I just hippie dirt twirl out of the way. I'm like, hey man, I got the smell that nature intended. I don't need your dragonstone magic. We're good. I smell like the good earth Mother Earth wants.
To whom?
To me.
Yes, well, I do have to wonder if perhaps the plants and oils that exist in the world and the concentrates and salts might have been planted on this world for a reason, considering their
Perhaps we can
pleasant
provide you
smells.
with other services that would be more less involved.
Ahem. Excuse me, I'm distractible this morning. Apologies. No, you see, we are conducting a additional investigation, not a follow-on to this, but something separately, but just as importantly integral to our shared interests. If we could be provided some logistical support in those efforts, I think we could all greatly appreciate that.
Logistical support towards a new endeavor? Ooh, how excitingly vague. Oh, I would relish the opportunity to provide you with the support you need. However,
surprise.
I would prefer.
Oh,
Oh,
Go
careful.
Yes.
After all, the sky is abnormally clear today. She looks at the flowers around and the various bushes. She wants you, with your passive insight, she wants you to find this clairvoyance crystal and dispose of it before she's going to provide you with anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is
Well,
it?
I
Where
can
are
see
her
that
buds? That's right. They're not nearly as sneaky as Mayo.
we've.
I'm definitely not
Alright.
sitting in the back having like obvious facial expressions about this
Right.
conversation.
Absolutely.
I'm a
Appreciate
professional.
your time.
I'm a professional.
Poker face, right?
So while
I
that's
shall return
happening,
Yes,
before noon.
Bodhi. Just a second.
Bodhi just starts playing his drum, doing a little bit of dance. He felt a little frisky after almost getting clean, and Cass has a ritual detect magic, and is just gonna dance around the garden, see if he finds a
Okay.
JFC.
Jesus bleeping Grace.
Is he? Are you upset? I'm sorry. Did I step on what you're
Javier?
doing?
What? No, I'm loving it. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, okay. Yeah, sorry.
No.
Uh,
What?
Exclamation of awesome is, I think,
Yeah.
what he
So anyway, I'm just dancing around, detect magic in, playing my drum with no
You will,
discernible beat.
Yeah. As you mosey around being noisy and a pain in the ass, you will find the crystal of clairvoyance. It's hidden among the tulips in a spot where you may have to crush some tulips to get to it.
But I'm going to speak for another character. I apologize. I assume Mayo is just walking behind me.
Making sure you don't
And I
step
just-
on shit.
Yeah, and I just kind of,
Gently
I'm
pushing
just-
him out of the way.
Just like
And I
guiding
just
him around.
like point over. I'm all pointing over to that, and it's 'cause I
comedy
figure
point.
Mayo can do stuff better than me. And then I just keep playing and keep going.
Mayo might only have an intelligence of 13, but he's not dumb. He ain't going in those tulips. We have piranhas in our grass. I'm not going in there. So let me look, see what I got on me. How far away is it?
We will put it at 10 feet in.
Oh, dear God. Not 10 feet long.
Yep, it's 10 feet into the tulip bed.
Rami. Here. Rami. Rami. Rami.
Rami is missing at the moment.
Rami. Rami.
Nudger.
I don't really want her. I just
What? Ow! What?
I just need your spear.
My spear?
Did you bring it?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Here, totally. Yeah. You want the pointy end or the blunt end?
Hand me the pointy end first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little spacey right now because, well, I had really early morning practice. And I'm so tired. I only got like 3 hours of sleep.
I regret nothing.
How long's her spear?
Her spear, I believe, is an 8-foot spear.
Awesome. I'm also going to use her net. So I can borrow that too while she's here. And I'm trying to make like a lacrosse stick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make one of those to fish it out of there.
Okay.
I don't trust these flowers.
All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and get you to roll a sleight of hand check to assemble this, or survival, your choice.
Sleight of hand, I guess it means.
Okay.
Same.
Yep, to make a little basket at the end of the thing. No problem. This is not super hard for you to do. But you make a little basket on the end of the stick, and you stick it out there to get the little crystal. You reach down and you brush the tulips away, and that's when you see that the tulips have barbed thorns on all of them. You're able to fish out the crystal, but the net is going to maybe get stuck. Can I get you to roll an acrobatics check to keep it from getting stuck on the thorns? And I'm going to put the DC at a 16.
I slap a guidance crystal on him.
Okay.
You slash me on the back as you do it.
All right. So
17.
with the 17, you are able to have that rune light up, and it dislodges the barb on the net. You pull the crystal free and to you.
Can I just, as he's doing that, as soon as it's pulled free of like the flowers and about to like come face to face with Mayo, just wrap it in dancing shadows?
Yes.
Awesome.
Cool. So it comes up and
One of
shadows
our
wrap
members
around it.
does not get seen, and that's a rule.
All right.
I
So you
kinda
have
just-
a shadow wrapped crystal.
And then like a lacrosse net thing. So what now? What do I do with it?
I just look at the rest of it. Is anyone carrying a bag? Like a backpack or
Altar has a special bag he made.
Yep, I got a bag of holding.
I gesture to Altar.
I opened my bag.
I'll plop the crystal in there.
Okay.
Before we go much farther, just out of character, Alter, are you gonna keep track of the bag, or do you want someone else to?
I like someone else to.
Okay.
Right now, I can't do any of
Yeah.
that.
I'll,
I'm sorry.
no, you're good. I'll start one here.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do you return her spear to her?
Oh yeah.
Brahmi? Mia
Yes?
borrowed your spear and your net while you were gone.
Oh.
Her new colorful net.
Sorry,
Well,
we had to get the thing out.
oh, that's fine as long as it was useful.
It was. We got it.
Are we still at the
House of Tulips.
House of
yes, ma'am.
Tulips? She was just in the bathroom. Sure, you can
Mhm.
excuse yourself. from that. She comes back confused. Beer? What?
Now that that's taken care of, friend Javiel, your friends are quite capable. What kind of logistical support were you needing?
Yes, well, some supplies and personal protective equipment would be most appreciated. If you had any navigation tools, so to speak, that would also be appropriate for our endeavors.
Of course. Are you looking for a sextant and compass?
That would be helpful, yes.
I can
I
provide
point my
those.
finger at Javiel, and he hears a message in his head saying, "Potions of health."
And of course, adventuring equipment would be useful as well. Such things as potions of health, climbing, etc.
Potions of healing we can provide you with, of course. We are reticent to provide too many potions of climbing. However, I'm sure that we can provide you with at least a sample. There are, how many of you? Oh, 6. May I have the clairvoyance crystal, please? I would like to have access to it. And she holds open a small leather pouch. It's mundane, but she's looking for you to put the crystal from the bag of holding into this pouch so that nobody can see around it.
I do so very carefully, and after I do it, I bow to her and say thank you.
Thank you. I will provide you with enough potions to be used for a significant amount of time. How does 3 each sound, Master Javiel, for a total of 18 potions of health and 2 potions of climbing?
That would be most gracious of you.
Of course. You've provided my family a significant assistance, and it would be ingracious of me to do any less. She will pause. She looks over her shoulder. Tiberius, I need 18 potions of healing and 2 potions of climbing, and I need them now. One moment, dear Javier. Tiberius is a good student, but slow.
He
Can I-
like smiles politely, but his tail twitches with a little bit of irritation under the table.
Having seen that Altair used the message cantrip,
Huh?
I just want to like lean down and whisper into Altair's ear, antidotes or antitoxins.
What was that again?
Antitoxins or antidotes.
Oh. I guess I point at Javier again and tell him antidotes, antitoxins for that fungus.
Yes, on the subject of personal protective equipment that I was mentioning, I believe
Yes.
some specific items that might be useful would be something like face masks and perhaps antitoxins.
We can provide you with antitoxins. However, face masks will more of your forte, if you get my meaning. After all,
Nods.
things here tend to be delightful in the senses. We enjoy our olfactories. Ah, here comes
But I might,
Tiberius. Here.
require some.
Tiberius, go and get 6 antidotes, please. Now. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, I believe that sweet-smelling things might be just the thing that we need. Packets of herbs, perhaps, or perfumes might stave off any ill smells for us.
Some potpourri, of course.
Are you looking at Bodhi right now?
I'm not, but that's funny as fuck.
He is.
Are you very carefully
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
looking at Bodhi? Just
He's
looking
Bodhi's
like
got his
right
own
past.
potpourri built in.
I feel like his tail like subconsciously points towards Bodhi. Like how you know that thing where it's like people like point their feet towards where they feel comfortable. It's like the opposite.
Bodhi, are you still drumming over there? Yep.
There it is.
Incredible.
Yep.
Just dance around, see if you finds anything else magic in this courtyard. I mean, other than the magic of the music I'm making.
Damn.
Go, Bodhi.
She has magical items on her.
Go Bodhi.
And there is
Go Bodhi.
magic around the house itself, around the buildings. She's not trying to hide anything, but each of the bushes here is magical in its own right. The tulips, however, are not magical. They are a natural thing.
All right. Sounds fine to me. I just keep going. No, nothing really here is really concerning me. I figure we did what we need to do. Now it's time to go hang out with some fun guys, just like me.
So Pale Bloom will provide you with 6 antitoxins, along with about a pound of potpourri, fine-smelling flower petals and some infused nuts.
Yeah, I usually don't like, make things that are like so, I guess, specifically tactical. Damn. But I'll probably later on like fold these herbs into like different like facial masks so that like they can breathe that in instead of like the horrible fungus fumes or whatever that we might come in contact with. I don't know if that's the case, but it could be possible. Like the plague doctor vibes where they were like
Yeah.
breathing in the herbs instead of the nasty shit. Yeah.
Oh, I hope we get cool masks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and make it cool as fuck.
Nice.
I can't wait to find out what Javier thinks is cool.
Uh-oh.
I'm very excited.
Yes, well,
I mean, a
think you've been
dragonborn in a
more
mask
than
is
enough,
pretty wild.
more than enough help. I do hope that we can maintain this relationship in the future.
Of course. You've been quite helpful. Now, I believe I have some exterminating to take care of. Please have a wonderful day, and wherever you did find this lovely document, please send my regards, if it should come up.
Yes, well, the funny thing about handing over documents, usually the imprints of the first person to put their hands on them remain.
That's what I'm counting on. Please have a wonderful day, Mr. Javier. I appreciate your assistance in these matters. Best of luck, and should you have need of our services, know that the House of Tulips is available for a variety of services if desired. And I can assure you that no matter who you are dealing with other than us, our services are far more pleasurable.
Quite right. Yes, well, I believe I shall take my leave, Master Palebroom. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure indeed. Have a nice day, you and yours. And please do me the favor and ask the little drummer boy to leave as he goes rumpa-pum-pum.
I should think that's not a hard request.
Very well. Take care. She folds up the 2 chairs and the table, and she will go back inside her building.
Well, what a lovely, cordial conversation. Professionalism. Anyway, all right, let's move out.
All right.
Let's move out.
So you guys get back on the trail.
You did a
Evenly
great job.
distributed are the materials. Sorry.
Bodhi?
Yeah, you did a great job, Javier. Good job.
Oh, please, if
Nice
I couldn't
work.
manage a simple conversation such as that, what kind of man would I be?
I love the tagline. Just saying.
So are we each getting 2 of those?
3.
Everybody will be getting 3 healing potions each. Everybody will be getting 1 antitoxin each. The only thing that can't be evenly distributed is the climbing potions because there are only 2. I think the best case for that is to put 1 inside of the bag of holding, and I'll keep the other because I'm a climber.
Yeah, work.
Go for it.
Big boy.
You're gonna have to wrestle Ray for the other one. Just so
Unlikely.
you know, Zoe, out of game, Ray always has characters that climb. Always.
Oh, interesting.
I have nothing. I have no athletics and no dexterity.
You're
All
not
right.
wrestling Calatrix, or you're actually wrestling Ray for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. I'm like, how do I get to the high place? Is my question.
Very similar to what Bodhi asked too.
Wow.
We understand each other.
Wow.
That's clearly it.
Yeah. Whenever I get a chance, I'll definitely start working on operational, but very nice looking plague doctor-esque face masks in the event that we come in contact with noxious, infectious, irritant substances. We gotta protect the face, nose, mouth, all the things.
What is the the antitoxin or something that's on roll or D&D?
Antitoxin is the thing.
It is or is not?
It is.
Okay, so I can just add it somehow.
Affirmative.
All right. Anti-tox. Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Who would have figured?
I believe it's in the player's handbook, actually.
Okay.
We haven't had them since campaign 1.
Pretty
I don't
old
think.
school.
All
Really?
right.
I don't remember having them in the last campaign.
Yeah, you guys never had them.
Fight poison things?
You did not.
That's probably why.
Yeah, you guys got a ton of gold worth there. So you got 18 potions of healing at 50 gold apiece. That's about 900 gold.
Wow.
You got 6 antitoxins. That's another 300 gold, so that's 1,200. And the potions of climbing are 100 gold each. So you're looking at about 1,500 gold at level 2.
Time to sell them and retire.
I know. I was
You
gonna be-
know,
how mad do you
you
think
can
they'd be
never
if we
not.
just sold them?
Not mad. I mean, you know.
It's a gift. You can do what you want with it.
I wouldn't say it like that, but yeah.
Okay.
On a map that we were
Yes.
given, how, I guess, where in relation to anything else is this cave?
They
Oh yeah. Did she actually give me the navigation stuff?
Yes, she did give you the compass and sextant. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, specifically. Okay, compass and sextant.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. But as far as where on the map the cave is, it's further to the north than where the hacienda is, as opposed to east where the House of Tulips is. You have a trail that will lead to that general direction. People who are familiar with this area may roll a history check. It's going to be a DC 17 to know where this cave is.
Aw.
With the map that we were given, or just know it offhand?
Just knowing it by, oh yeah, there's a cave over there and something happens there.
Gotcha.
Rami knows.
Nope. I don't know. Shit.
Ooh,
Probably
Ella
like,
didn't
"You
tell
know
me
that
about it."
weird cave? The weird cave?
Have a weird jungle cave.
That weird jungle cave?
Got one job on this ship. Did you ever watch that movie, Javier?
That is such a good movie.
Fucking yes, I did. Come on.
Good. Good.
Good.
I was
required
gonna
watching.
say we actually will stop playing right now and watch it. If you
So
haven't.
just stream it together.
New watch party. Just pause the thing. We're gonna go
Watch
watch
party.
Galaxy
Yeah,
Quest.
even
Absolutely.
Discord has a movie watching activity now, so you don't even
Really?
need other apps. It's crazy. Discord
That's
has
so
come so
cool.
far.
Incredible.
I have good feelings about Discord and a couple resentments, but nothing major. I will go into those afterwards if you guys are interested. But as you guys head out towards that, are you guys going to the hacienda or straight to the cave?
I think
Cave.
we've got enough time that we can at least scout out the cave. Make sure we know where it is and if there's anything obvious about it that we should know.
Excellent. Cool. So you guys will come towards the cave. As you guys approach, there's a small stream that flows out of the cave. That's how the cave was formed, is there's a natural spring inside, just inside the mouth of the cave. Beyond that, it's just dark, and a acrid smell comes out of it. It looks like this.
Ooh, spooky
Ooh.
cave.
Ooh.
What do you know about it, Brahmi? Have you? I mean, do they have parties here or something?
What does Brahmi remember about it?
With your 17 history, you know the location, and you know that people are discouraged from going there because the rumor is that's where all the monsters come from.
Monster
It's sick, gross, disgusting. This water that you guys have next to you flowing very slowly and weakly out of the cave is tainted and is actually acidic in nature.
Oh.
If you put your hand in the water, you will suffer damage.
Yeah.
Can we poke it?
How wide is the creek?
The creek is 4 feet wide.
Okay.
At its widest, it's just over a trickle. If you guys have ever been to a natural spring that comes out of the side of a rock or anything, there's usually just a little, looks like a little water fountain coming out of the stone. This only has one little tiny water fountain coming up.
Okay.
Can we look around for signs of these monsters emerging from the cave? If they're like foot traffic
Well,
or...
this would be a survival check to
I'll help her.
investigate for tracks and stuff.
I'll help
I'm not
Callie with it.
so much doing it as asking the rest of my group. to
Well,
look around for some
recommending that you're
dropping.
trainees.
Callie
Uh,
directing me to do it.
So
Just,
Delegating. That's what we're doing, right, Javiel? Callie's delegating.
at best, I have
Oh,
partial
yes.
proficiency.
if Mio is just walking around behind Mayo is walking around behind me, I'm just kind of wandering around, not paying much attention. But if he's helping me, I got a
I'll help with
24.
Nice.
All right, with the 24, they're not footprints, but there are places that would match the stride of some kind of creature that goes either into or out of the cave. It's hard to tell because there's no toe on the track. So
think
there's
she
no
said-
front of the track and no back of the track.
Dream Shade said the names, right? Like micro something? Okay.
Myconoids.
Myconoids. Does anyone? Does anyone know what myconites are? No, whatever the word is.
Here, I
Does
will put
anyone
it in
know
chat
what
for
it
you
is?
guys because
I think they do kind of look like Mike and Ike's.
Do I
Go ahead.
know?
here's for your nature. Yep.
I do.
All right. Here, I will go ahead and send this to you.
It's so fitting that
Bodhi?
Bodhi knows.
Yeah, it
Of
is.
course he knows.
Knows all about shrooms. Got it.
Is that
Nailed
sweet?
it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's what they are.
when you're growing mushrooms, they just become real. They're like people.
I actually have a
Uh,
couple that would.
so-
I'm going to send you 3 different images here, Bodhi.
All right.
So that's
All
the
right.
second one, and one more. And this one you're just going to laugh your butt off at. There you go.
All right. So it makes total sense, Mayo, that there's some tracks that you can't tell if they're going in or out or up or down. You don't even know if they're people because myconids are, what I'm telling you, man, is, well, I don't know if you've been listening, man, but this is what they are. So what they are is like, you know how sometimes so do you see these footprints right here, man? So the footprints are right here, man. And we can't tell if they're going in and out because they're mushrooms, man. They're mushrooms. Well, I mean, man, they're mushroom men, man.
Like
So,
the one
like,
Todd's always trying to make us eat?
No, but they're big. So they're mushroom men, but or mushroom women. They're woo mushroom men, woo mushroom man, moosh women. Yeah, moosh women and moosh men, and they're men, but they're not like the good shrooms like I have right here in my pouch. They're not those kind of shrooms. They're bad shrooms. They're like a bad trip. So if we see some of these and see their footprints, they're coming in and out. And that's what shrooms do to you. Like, you don't know if you're coming or going when you have some. And they're just like that, but they're men.
I licked the wall last time.
Yeah, don't lick the wall. Don't lick the wall here, man. Because you might be licking a man. And you don't want to lick a man, do you?
Well,
I mean,
I heard some people do in the city.
Do.
All right. So, if just so anyone knows, you should probably tell everyone. I bet Callie would like to know about this.
What?
You should tell them that we found this and that there's mushroom men and what mushroom men are. So do you want to tell them that, Mayo?
Yeah. Callie, there's mushrooms in the cave and they're aggressive. We should look out for them.
No, but they're mushroom men, Mayo. You forgot that they're men. And women.
Oh, you told her. You got it.
Thank you, Mayo. That was a lot of information that you got just from looking around the cave. Well done.
Mayo's pretty good. You should remember that, Trixie. He's he's solid. He's like a solid bro.
I know. We should start making a pool of who Calatrix is going to stab first.
So many options.
I won't eat on Bodhi for $3,000.
I don't know. Brahmi was getting close trying to make her drink that water.
Definitely getting close with the water.
I, as Dave, is making it as my mission in this campaign to be stabbed by Calatrix. So
That would be
Every time you talk, I'm just like, no, Calatrix likes you. Calatrix
I know, because Ray hates it. Ray hates it.
I just have to keep coaching myself. No, Calatrix actually likes you.
That's so great.
What would my character do?
All right.
Might
All right,
still
so
stab him.
What do you think, Javiel? Let's go in, or Maya, or Calatrix, or Altar? But not Brahmi. Brahmi's gonna pass out. So
He's
whatever.
he's furiously trying to make all these masks.
Oh, don't worry, man.
It's all right if we just consider this a scouting mission and come back when we are fully prepared with a plan.
I thought we had the plan. She said to come here tonight and just do it.
Did
she's
she
gonna be
say
back
tonight?
in 2 days. Yeah, she said she's gonna be back in 2 days.
She did say 2 days.
Do you want me to scout ahead, Callie? I start creeping towards the front of the cave.
Don't put yourself at risk, but I think we can take at least a short rest amount of time for Javiel to finish his work. We can give him a hand.
Yeah, Javiel.
Does
Let's
that
help
sound
out.
doable?
Oh, great. If I couldn't make a few masks, what kind of man would I be?
Oh,
Well,
so-
you have, of course, extra hands.
Oh, well, yes, if you'd like to hold the thread.
Altair is particularly good at making things. Calatrix makes no move to hold any threads.
She's just gazing.
He raises an eyebrow.
Altair?
I can help you do anything you like.
Yes, well,
Some
I suppose
maps,
if
I
you take the other three, then this should be quite a expeditious ordeal.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so Mia, are you going to go in before them to scout?
Yep.
All right.
Not very far. I'm going to go slowly and look for traps and anything that's... Callie told me not to get dangerous, so I'm going to gun it if I have to.
So not pulling a Darkwing Duck. Got it.
Might be pulling the entire dungeon. There might be a train to the zone, so.
No, not a train to the zone.
Choo. Neo.
Oh shit. Question number 1, Eric. Is it dark here?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, it's dark in there.
Yeah, dumbass doesn't have dark vision either.
Oh my god.
Guess you won't be going too far.
No,
guess-
apparently not.
We'll see though. Yes.
I can see a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I am sneaking in, so I don't want to get caught. Is there anything in this entranceway, Eric? Is there any? There's no traps or anything.
Do you roll a perception check, please?
Okie dokie. I remember I was gonna talk to Gary to get some torches, but
Greg.
Greg, yeah.
Look, I got a simple short name.
Greg. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Eric
just a
is
matter of respect. I refuse to know any of your names.
No, that's rude.
With an 11, you do not see any traps. You do feel a slight slipperiness to the floor here. It's not entirely stable. There's some kind of fungus on the ground.
I'll collect a sample,
Okay,
and then
it's a good quarter-inch thick.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger to kind of scrape it up and just carry it on my dagger. Now,
Okay.
I always have a question when it comes to this. Is always my thing about D&D too. Like when it comes to using a light source in a cave.
Uh-huh.
If I have a hooded lantern, it would give me light so I can see a little bit. But wouldn't that technically mean everything can see me?
Anything that you shine it on, yeah. Anything that has line of sight on that light would, yes.
Yeah.
Fortunately, one of the updates that Roll20 did allows us to actually do directional light.
Oh, neat. I do have a hooded
Yeah.
lantern, but again, it feels like I'm doing a beacon when I do that.
Uh-huh.
So
You
I
are
would not be hidden anymore with that, right?
correct.
Everyone, look at me. I'm sneaking.
Yeah. No one look at the bright light sneaking through the dark cave. I need dark vision. I'll bring the sample back out and report my findings.
Okay. You report your findings to the rest of the group. Excellent.
So, Callie, I looked ahead, and the cave entrance is a cave entrance.
Mhm.
It's dark. It's wet. It's spongy, and I couldn't see anything. But I did get this, and I show her the spores on the ground.
Eh.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
I don't know, but like you always say, anything is evidence if you look at it right.
Bodhi, do you
Wow. Bodhi, do you recognize that? Okay, fine, Bodhi.
Mushroom.
Bodhi is really good at shrooms.
Wow. Anything shroom-esque. Very good.
Yeah, Bodhi, the spores that he brought out are very similar to what remains on the ground and on other surfaces after midnight. However, this is multiple layers of it thick. This is the exit for those spores.
Okay, this is like the spores that come out after midnight. Like after midnight, it's like that's when you take her out. Like this is rough. This is rough stuff. I wouldn't be even touching it, Mayo. I'd put it down. And Callie, you probably don't want to have that. No one wants this near you because it's not good stuff. It's not. It's like you take her out after midnight. Cocaine. It's like that. It's not good mushrooms or a good trip. It's a bad trip. It's like the spores at night. That's why we have to stay in. So that's what this stuff is, man. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, Mayo?
Eric, what time of day is it?
You guys would be here around 4 p.m.
What time do the spores come out?
After
Midnight?
midnight, man.
Okay.
After midnight.
So we just got to make sure we finish this before midnight, because
I mean, it's just a kid.
Well,
just
we have
go in
to.
there.
either take care of this before midnight, or we have to. Like, if we don't, we have to get back to shelter by midnight.
Well, Javiel's making those masks, and I got this, and I hold up like a little bandana that I'm gonna wrap around my nose.
Hey, dudes, I think it'd be better if we came back tomorrow morning. Gives us more time.
Okay, well, Altair's pretty smart. He's got that tube. That's pretty smart.
Tube? I look at
Yeah.
Altair. What are we looking at?
He's got that fire tube.
The tube at the top.
The tube with the top.
Dude, with the top.
With the top.
Okay.
But yeah,
How
if we
come-
start at night, we only got a couple hours, and if we don't make it in time, dude, we're going to be mushroom men ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, Eric, how
back.
come the stuff on the floor isn't active? Is it because there's sunlight out? Is that why it's not
Right.
killing everyone right now?
Yep. It dies in the sunlight.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Just like all lies, man. Sunlight. Sunlight's like nature's best medicine. That's
All
why
right,
I've
Mr.
been saying.
Garfield.
Right on, Bodie.
Wow.
You know it,
Mr.
Bodie.
Garfield, how,
You know it, Bodie.
I thought-
Lies in the
Dude.
sunlight? Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. I'm grabbing at straws, man. I'm grabbing at every hacky metaphor I can think of.
You sound like the dude
That's
on the
so
cancer
good.
ward that's like, just get some more sun. Just
Yeah,
like
that's
spend
all-
some,
More sun.
like I will murder you.
I mean, here's something I just heard about, man. I mean, I'm not gonna do it yet, but next time we do yoga, I might get all naked and just point my
Damn.
butt at the sun. Like
my
everything
God.
needs sunlight. Everything, even your insides need sun.
Make sure you eat
Wow.
some meat first before you do that,
Wow.
dude.
So, all right. So let's go. Do we have to go all the way back? Because it's a long. How big of a walk is it from that?
You guys went 3 hours up there, so it's about a 2.5 hour walk back. So you guys can make
To-
it there by 6
To our place?
to the hacienda. Yeah.
Yeah, to the hacienda. All right. Yeah, I think Altar's. Well, you know what, man? I'll just do whatever, man. I'm riding the waves. Like I don't. It doesn't matter. So whatever you guys decide.
Can you check something else for me before we leave? You said you recognized the I don't know if we should call them footprints, but the markings of the creatures coming in and out. Are you able to see how recent or how many such creatures were moving?
Totally.
Maybe
Totally.
if we
This
expand
happened like
our...
This happened last night, and there's only one creature in there, and he's old and infirm.
Sight check.
Idle shaking his head no.
He can barely fight.
Right now.
He's got
I
a
don't
lot
wanna
of treasure too. Got a whole bunch of treasure.
I don't want to check.
I'm
whether
gonna
or
make
not
that
Bodhi's
dungeon one of
fine.
these days, and you guys are gonna be really disappointed.
No, we would never believe it. We would spend the whole time jumping at Shadow and then just being like, I think we gotta get out of here.
We'd be messing with that big ass chain for like days.
Whatever's in here is so powerful we can't find it. We need to leave.
Hey, Eric,
Um,
how deep
Yes,
is the
sir.
river that's flowing out of the cave?
4 feet wide.
4 feet wide, and how deep?
You want to stick your hand in there?
It's acid. It's acid. Don't do that.
No.
it's-
saying this.
and it's not the good. It's not the good acid. Like it's like this. Like this is. It won't blow your mind. That would blow your like body. But
Is there-
Eric, what do I know about how many are those tracks? How long did that happen? I got a
several of them-
24.
Yeah, with the 24, several of them are fairly fresh, as in today, during the day. But the majority of the tracks are older than a day, probably within the past week, that they were either going in or out of here. And there are different sizes tracks. And they range
how many,
from, they range from a good 14-inch diameter all the way down to, inch and a half.
And how many distinct individuals do I?
Oh,
See about
that have been traveling in and out of here. One moment, I have to go pull that up to make sure I tell you correctly. That have been coming in and out of here. There would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them that have been coming in and out.
So, it looks like it's like 7, and that's not a lucky number as far as mushrooms are concerned. Mushrooms are don't grow in 7, so 7 mushrooms is scary.
8
That's
would be better.
well, not these mushrooms. You don't want to eat these at all. These are poisonous mushrooms, so no eating them.
Odie, do they seem to
No,
be
licking
coming,
them too.
No. What was that, Mayo?
are they coming in and out often? Like, is that like a daily thing? Can you tell?
No, it looks like some of them are within the last day, and then some of them are older than that. I can't tell. I
Well,
mean,
if we're heading back to the hacienda, maybe we should put a trap out here for them. So when they come out,
that's a
eliminate
great
some?
idea.
we have the
That's a
time.
great. Yeah. Do you want to try to make a trap? A mushroom trap?
Altar, can you make traps? Maybe like a deadfall trap or something?
I can try a dead full trap. What kind of? How big do you want it?
How wide's the cave entrance?
The cave entrance,
It's like about 10 feet.
At
The
the point
creek is
that you
4 feet.
went in and looked at it, it was 20 feet wide. But it narrowed quickly in what you were able to see down to 10 feet wide.
Okay. Maybe we could set a couple traps, maybe some snares, maybe maybe Javier could maybe pick up part of a fallen tree, put some spikes on it, and a trip, and maybe take some out before we come back tomorrow.
Odie, are mushroom people as are they? Do they like what you would expect a mushroom to like?
Yeah, they like to just be in the dark covered in bullshit, just like regular mushrooms.
Oh my god.
Are they attracted to, I guess, decay?
Yeah, I mean, if you smell what it smells like, they're like mushrooms, but they're men. I don't know if I told you, and women. I don't know if I told you that part, men and women.
I'm just considering the bait, Odie.
Well, okay. Yeah, the bait would be good. What are you considering?
Callie,
Something dead?
is this a test? Because we don't need bait. Just like that time you captured the one guy in I think it was Nausha, where you knew where he lived, so he had to come through that door when he wanted to come home.
You're not wrong, but because this trap is going to be right on his doorstep, I think anything we can do to distract him from the fact that there's a trap now on his doorstep is going to increase the chances that it works.
Are Mike and it smart?
That's a fair question. Bodhi?
I don't know. Eric didn't give me
No, I didn't, but I can give you one.
a monster link, or you can just tell me if you want. Otherwise, I'm gonna make up something for that one old decrepit one that's in there.
Yeah, go ahead and make something up. I will send you the real thing as well, just because it's funny. But I'm not sure you'll be able to see it because of the link. So,
Eric, I look at the entrance to the cave. Are there any rocks on top that are big and looks like I can shake loose to have it fall?
I don't believe I have any of those in the image. No. Not that you can easily shake loose. No.
Did you see me something, Eric?
Here
Or
it comes.
pry loose? Or if I could pry it?
There you go. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but you should.
I got it.
Cool. No, there are no rocks that are easily pryable. Nothing that would block the cave anyway. If that's what
Well, I'm
you're
not trying to block the cave. I was trying to get one that was fairly big that would do some damage that I could make a deadfall with.
Bop 'em on
do-
the
The
head.
entrance.
something. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple rocks you could pick up and set up. I mean, it doesn't take much to hit someone over the head with a rock.
So, Callie, I think they're just kind of normal. They're probably no stronger or more agile or healthier or smarter than you. So there's their stat block in Discord.
I just heard that I'm not any stronger, healthier, or smarter than a mushroom person.
Yeah, so look at the look at the stat block. So
All right, who
So
copy
they're-
pasted my stats?
yeah, exactly. So let me think here. They don't really like being in the sun. But they have the spores that can make you sick. And make you see things. But they're not very smart. I mean, they're regular smart. They're like regular smart like you are, Callie. But not as smart as Altar. They're not as smart as Altar. I mean, well, Altar is like one of the smartest, right? Like, he's pretty smart. He's got
Altair is
that
very
tube.
smart. I'm sure the tube is a wonderful indicator for him.
But anyway, yeah. Do you have any more questions about mushrooms?
Truly so many, actually. But I think rather than answer more questions, we should just get to work on building some traps.
All right.
Cool.
So
So Altar is sitting there trying to set up traps, but every tree he tries to go over and cut down, his implement just bursts right through because the trees here are rotten and decayed. There's no solid branches here. Everything has been fungified. Everything is like that nasty spongy material that wood turns into after it's been wet for a couple of years.
How
What?
does the fungus wood interact with the acid water?
You gonna put some fungus wood in the acid water?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, it's
it
here.
floats and foams. There's a foaming action there. And what's happening is it's breaking down the cellulose fibers within the wood, and the wood will dissolve, but it takes a little while.
I don't know if there's a way to answer this, but I'm asking Altair mostly if he knows of a way to answer this. Is the water like natural water that was contaminated, or is what's coming out of the source, like the head of the water, is that actually acid gunk?
Ooh. You would need to roll a nature check, Altair.
Okay.
I would know. Love to, before you do that,
Okay.
just tell you that, let's see, that your ability or your willingness to go look for giant rocks and scout out the area has been inspiring. Have some bardic inspiration.
Okay. Thank you.
He's unable to determine.
You don't know how bad that it hit a 19. I mean, it rolled a 19, and then it just barely touched the wall and turned into a 1.
Well, it was a
So-
hard question anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, a very hard question. It would have been that's one of them. I'd have to, I'd have to go into the spot where the water's coming out of the ground to really determine that. So I'm sorry, Callie.
Well, I'm sure we'll get the answer eventually. Is there a trap we can make that doesn't involve wood? I don't think we're finding much in the way of using
There's wood, there's rocks. There's not really any big enough rocks, I don't think, that we could mount high enough that would hurt them if it fell.
If you guys wanted to climb up above the cliff, you could get some rocks and some rope together to form a trap.
Oh,
If that's
okay.
If you
That's
want
what I
to do
like to
that, or you can set up the net in order to release an entire conglomeration of rocks on someone when they hit a tripwire. You could do that. But you would need to use someone's net.
Somebody's cool decorated net.
It's got to be a decorative one.
It's gotta be fancy.
Who's got a fancy net?
That would be me.
Are you going to sacrifice your fancy net for
No, I'm not gonna
your trap?
sacrifice my fancy net for this. It's so beautiful. Does she have anything else that could work for this?
All right, I guess I'll climb up on top of the.
Clothing? Did you bring a blanket?
No, here it is. Bodhi's got a rope, and he starts like weaving it macrameing it together, and he's got like a couple beads because he's got his toolkit. Which, I will show you on Discord. Got my hippie tools.
Yeah, the hippie tools.
Hippie tools.
Wow.
And you can't see the customization, so let me tell you what's in there. So that's what I have put in there right now, because that's exactly what you need. So he's got like a slack line and a frisbee, and he's got his rope, and he's just kind of weaving stuff together. And he's gonna go ahead and make the special net, and it looks like crap. If anyone looks at it, they'd be pretty frustrated with it.
Maybe even hard pressed to identify it as an.
Yeah, but then
average intelligence Myconid might look up and be like, "Oh, trash."
Yeah. However, I'm not even gonna roll. I am just going to decide to succeed shittily in building this net. So it doesn't look good. It's not very nice, but it'll work once.
But it functions exactly once.
It's so upsetting. It's so very upsetting.
So this net can hold one rock.
And I go, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Brahmi. I got you covered. Like, this is what friends are for. We, like, Mayo made you that great net. There's no reason for you to use that net for making a trap.
Excited.
I got this covered.
Are you sure though? I mean, it should be used, but if it's going to get destroyed, I would feel a little bad about that.
Is it going to get destroyed?
Yeah, and your feelings are much more. Yeah, your feelings are much more.
Fails, that rope's going to snap.
Yeah, your feelings are much more valid and important than us doing the job.
I just think it could be used better doing something else. But
yeah, you're right.
If it's going to break anyways, how is it going to hold anything?
Oh, don't worry. But I got it covered. I've learned it. I took like a weaving class when I was living at the factory, so I got it all put together. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Was that the underwater basket weaving, right?
Yeah. I took that. That was second semester.
Okay.
I am definitely not asking Bodhi to teach a weaving class to the party.
Oh my god, but that would be so cool.
No, I didn't ask for it. Nope.
All right. Well, you guys will set up a trap. Can I get a survival check for whoever's setting up the trap, as you have a one-use net? And Bodhi, if you have rope, we need to scratch off your rope.
Yep. I need to take the rope off. I will. Yep. It was 50 feet, so I'll use it's all gone.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm gonna just change the quantity to 0 because I will eventually buy it again.
Of
But
course.
if you look at my, all right,
Can I use sleight of hand to set it?
sure, we can do it with sleight of hand. Cool with that.
I'll get up there and finish it with sleight of hand.
So who's doing survival check? I know it's not me. I
I'm
only
doing
got
sleight of hand.
+1.
I'm doing sleight of hand instead of survival,
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Okay.
just to set the trigger.
Yep. Okay. So it would take a DC 15 to disarm this if they were able to detect it. But let's go ahead and say that you guys have set a tripwire for anything that comes out of this. Yeah.
I want to work with Brahmi. I feel like I'm torturing her all day today. I just want to just take her around and clean up the area a little bit to make it less obvious that we showed up and poked around and then set up a trap.
Cool.
Like I want to cover our traces and cover the traces of the.
This would be a stealth check.
And I don't know why I grabbed Brahmi, but let's go.
Okay, we got this. It's fine. Also, don't know why you grabbed me either, but it's great.
Because I thought it was gonna be a different check. That's why.
That's okay.
Guidance.
That's why we got Brahmi, is for training purposes.
Oof, we're training real good.
Yeah, I think you guys are walking where you just cleared the tracks. So, yeah,
You
you're...
rolled a natural 1, did you? Just rolled a 1 during the D4.
I don't even
An 11
know
is
why I
not
rolled
great.
D4. That's super weird.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to go ahead and end it, as you guys are going to head back to the hacienda, I assume,
yeah.
for the
Yep.
night?
Yes.
Excellent. Cool. So you guys will head back to the hacienda, having set your trap, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight, as you guys have your next assignment is to go in and deal with this cave filled with spores.
Oof.
You guys have successfully delivered the message to the House of Tulips and warned them that they are being observed. You didn't tell them by whom, which was very discreet. Good job on that one. So, you didn't cause any infighting. You aren't going to be blamed for any infighting that may happen here, but you did provide them with information to protect themselves. So,
Hold tight.
Smart.
so we'll come back next week and have some more awesome lessons. Yes, sir.
When we start back next week, are we going to be at the cave or we're going to start in the hacienda?
We'll start the hacienda with you guys taking a long rest, etc.
Level
In
up.
fact, go ahead and hit the long rest button now, so we don't have to do that.
Like I said, there's just some
level-
stuff I can either do now, and I don't really need to roleplay it, but
All good.
or next week. So
Yeah, we'll take care of it. No, you did not level up now. You should
What's
still be
the
level
le-
2.
Level 2. Okay.